Adwoa Mu Nsem renaso. Make us say why you meja. Omo ye ko pass na ye ntie no. Ono de oba onso ne bu. Na wa chire nsem apensem pensem. Awa we mo wa chiasie. Into other form, besemi yanko. What I mean is, beloved, Adwoa Mu Nsem is here. Let us go and listen to her. All you have to do is to give her your listening ears. She's going to bisect, trisect, dissect, and even intersect the words of this life to you. I am going to listen to Adwoa Mu Nsem. Media Miko, Miko cry, Miko Tierno, share, when Tina, why yo, the counselor back up, no size, oh yeah, kick,
Thank you. Oh my God. Thanks, God. One love. Thank you so much. God bless. Oh, you are such. I don't even know what to say. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of stars. All right. Michia I greet each and every one of you. How's everyone and their families doing? I hope say yes wa dumni ni shira obi ahoye. Hey, sister radio day doc mema wo akwaba. I didn't even get to like share it yet. So I feel so disgusted for something yesterday. I listened to Miss Mandy talked about it, and a lot of friends and people have been talking about this Dubai Porta Potty. And I want us to, chat about it. This is like of lately, I'm just not putting just one topic. I'm not restraining the topic. We can talk about different things. And, a lot of people have spoken about this in different aspects. In terms of my thing, like most times when it comes to certain things, right? With trending stuff, I hardly talk about it. But there are some trending things that it affects the society and the community. And, I just want to bring light on certain things, because sometimes some of us may not thinking to that extent. We do have some partners, both gender, who are unfaithful. So with this Dubai Porta Potty that's going on, we don't know who is doing it. The females that are doing it. I have heard about this. It's been going on decades and decades, but sometimes you think like, okay, it's not going to affect me and this and that. But our society community are receptive. They practice polygamy, right? And some of them, you have some partners who are unfaithful. So like, they just carrying their penis, omokwate, omodene na, baby kwashe. Enti no mefa nse wo ye wo ba anase be ma wudi wo huni. Na wo mfa wo ho kafo achi, na wo ho kafo no de ono no okofie a, because ye many bi omo maka firi o ma no se omo kofie a omo kokodi ma ne pa atwa bia omo bedi, because obi wo ho nso o se one ne yire ti ho no ma ne be mentimi nsore. Enti ba so okọ Ghana na okohu Ghana fo mba ne bi na be ma ne kwatitimi sore no otimi sepe ne ho kama. Enti mefa ne say some of these men you know, Kofie, any a mad do kodano. Ombe then who say one of this Dubai Porta Potty, Ebi Ephraim. Enti me no me engra me de ban any virus and bacteria no diseases, you know, and one no aspect na me beka ho asem. Because even when you like oh dear Lord, asemo, because in your maybe on no ma what here you trying to like process it as to why this is happening. Saya saya for that to remember says he can miss that Misha for the stars. God bless you richly. Hey, sister, Missy, and then me ya after Jumano. Not I mean, yeah, you know, I just drank some water and took a really like an hour, almost 2 hours nap, and I'm feeling much better. Thank God, because you know when you get so much going on, you get worked up, overwhelmed. You know, I just wanted to make sure that I'm in good place to come and talk about this Dubai Porta Potty. I don't know. I just don't know. Your society, no dear. I mean, has it come to this? For some people, obi wɔ hɔ nom a wɔbɛka sɛ mfa wo ho, but say sɛnea yɛ mmarima bi yɛ ahyɛwofoɔ no na ɔmo emu ɔmo ho kafo emu ɔmo ho no yɛ mmaa yi bi nso no ɔmo ntumi ntena faako na ɔmo nso no ɔmo mu ɔmo ho kafo na anywhere no otumi ne obi kɔda because of sika dwetɛ anaasɛ manka ne twi ne yie. Whichever way, mon can send ye canon in Chem and me who say my can ye. Oh, mini aba home fed your bar pa a cause yama aquaba. Asamo, the asamo to say it's crazy. Can you imagine? I mean, like, send your crew, we almost say our remi our and science acceptable and nine numensia as it can be and worry multiple partners and make me offer bako me barbaro cham a cotton your cotton minimianum be cotton and channel none you he had 3 at the same time almost week, you know, to say this week, penny a ben wedding, or no sooner no better than pem. Next week, in that second wife, you know, and a ben wedding, other than pem. Now, the third week, you know, last wife, you know, and a bay other than pem. And you know, they do the rotation, and are they, but new womb remuno. Now, one a second one a jai, or nay, third one and swear jai. But now my first wife no that's so one and no was dating another lady at Chesing Kabem so I and say or be warena second wife first wife and no the free move boss ba kupe radio muya santo adada barasta the marvelous knowledgeable boss lady one boss memawo akwaba apomo etesen ho say yesu adom ne ni shira wo ho eye pa wo ho eye obi kata me obi talking about me, my nose is itchy. Oh lordy lord. Oh yes, wa adom ne ni shira me ne abusuafo no obia ho ye me yes me beba life happen and nkra ne so mo per rice ball into na say me several months sana maba maba life. Oh but about Oba, of course, I see even the poor men have multiple wives. Mamo, Charlie, when you think about certain things and you hear certain things and you observe certain things now, before you major issue as in some way home a be before say a be before your problems should dosun ube kaka insida. Woyɛ sɛ woka wei asɔvo wei a na biribi foforɔ nso abɛhwem. Ɛbɛm sɛ yɛn ankasa no yɛn mu bebree yɛn mpa asomdwie o. Yɛn mpa asomdwie. This is Aisha Ankra, my sister with the X factor, the knowledgeable one. Yɛma wɔ akwaba. Before yɛn mpa asomdwie kura. Because what me will say it me top pressure my papa. We are simayeti. Today I'm going to mix it, but I feel in my bone, I feel within my spirit said today, the Chi will be more than the English. Because hey, some of course Ghana for a ma Dubai for party for Porta Potty, Edorso, seen any other, intino. Let me say chini bedorso one. Me chi and shada nyede because me can a mu enchin to say dog. Sanye, yes, sister Obapa nim dear or someone nim dear a sister Mreku, sister comfort Mreku and nim a cat chino, mean to me in Canessa, and Diana with the why? Hey, some more, no be a winnisika. Now we'll see who pay a yiri dudo. Ube da yiri dudo no plus and kola ube san warm. Dia na ahum te krempo say. Ona omu nisika no. Omu nesike mu no. Ewu sin. Omu desikem. And I don't get it. So we nisika. Say witimi edwin well, see as soon as it be a condom cry won't mean to a family planning won't mean yet. About religions, be almost any quasi a family planning, or bad year said there be a time ovulating, before and after, no. It drew sad time now, so restricted on send a bay one. But sometimes, and so no say, I dear na beja. What one woman say, Wamba. To say, I bet you con pepper di and answer who petredi. Now, after I bet now I drink say, major any family planning. So, and I mean, this come they could talk on domintino, some edition me hosa. And also, I near Juma. Intino is there's so much problems near there. But it said, you move be a me, you pressure, Sister Aisha, hello, Sister Love and Family. Hello. Mwah. This I have for that, mind-boggling. How can people subject themselves to such degradation? Where did we go wrong, sister? Mrs. Penny, we have not gone wrong anywhere. Hey, some of us have not gone wrong anywhere. Where did some people go wrong? I say this most times whenever we having certain conversations. See, everybody is born innocent. Obie ni wanoma ye wu ne ba wiase mu a ye wu no bonimu. Ba entity ya ye benya nipa bi a ye di ye hu bebom nipa bi a ye besua wom enibre bi a ye benyi abesua otan hu bi selfish interest enibre ebi a ebi mu benya ena afen so no se obi ye bibi nti no nso pese wo ye bi na wo so pass nipa kro no wonim kwan na nipa ne fa so abedru ne mpempen so ye society mitimi sometimes me ya me say nenti to say sister ya for that to bra. She's an author. Watch your books tonight. Enti me Adwoa do me to one some person me throw book. It will be the perfect person to be my mentor. Instead so be call obi hu honom akotua sika ma no me kwese sayat for that to bra honom na wa train me why guide me no metrianica because a beboa wo kwa bebre so ena or metrianica so na or mentor me she would do it accordingly to make sure say meti nanim mingu nanim ase because it's a means to me throw me book na eba out by all means I will mention say she mentor me and you know sometimes you know they say I just don't understand us. Some of us don't want to work hard for our money but it's a nipa dasani edi oyonko bin nipa timi enum yefundro a ebema ne yematu na wabetna waskwati wanu wuti so wano so ana se iye brade enye se woni agu ade mu no wo ubutu wonom no waskwati na wajeegu wanum na wajeegu wanum nso se wo mene because one mene a sika almost de bema no you will not get it if you forfeiting so akasa chire wonye nso a se ohun se sika almost de bema no won senka enti no wo bamu no wo sa besi akwa Ghana no ticket no se woni bia ene e waka ho ena ni omudi twama a wo baaye ne nso no ye wadwen se wo betua hey somebody Charlie, hey, and then I'm hearing say, if many people they are willing, they've been told exactly what they're going to have to do, and they are receptive to it because of making easy money. They don't hey, to earn $30,000, $40,000 in one day. You're going to swallow somebody's poop. Obi bin eni gu wanu na wanom hey Ebrade kramai kwate wo de hye wanum no ama ni blow job na ya nkramai kro mo sini honom na obi twi wo ganganga won kan hey chale ensam wo wiase o ensam e wo wiase papa ti se subanya ebi mwasua and then nama for subain ebi mwasua no chesenye copycat follow unnecessary competition unnecessary comparison se obi ayeye na wunye ya uwa dream unso dream die we yade wo ho we all have talent obi wo no ma nani e de pa enso no ti se wonya manager bi onyo obi en support no say YouTube because of social media YouTube Facebook you can put your talent out there and people will support you your kromu for no munya they will support but it says English is a universal language so if your own kind are not supporting you now try to learn English and reach more people outside your community and society because you don't have to limit yourself only to your society and community because say obi entua woka so you have to expand yourself wutimi Awurade Nyankopon obi se nipa ne to bon nipa ne gu wanum hey Jesus Christ Awurade hu ye mobo so enyoma nipa esua enyoma say nipa ekanyansasem no nobody wants to come listen on yemu bebre enkwasi enyoma ye kasa na mu odu unwise things foolish things we enable foolishness no so obi bodua obi beka obi hu asem friends today enemies tomorrow now I just don't know so I have that to say I mean overall as a society Metia says say a hinfa Where did we go wrong as a society? Way different from when I was growing up. So much has changed. I'm telling you, sis. But it said growing up, like a new way, it didn't even like you want to go to school, you want to get good grades, you want to be able to find a job, do part-time job. When you finish school, get a job that will pay you good for you to live a comfortable life. But to say, oh, but not plain mufrifie ako Dubai na onipa dasani arapuni anom yafundro sene ne yamu behwie obenya diarrhea na wamu abutu honom anase wada ho na wabesquat wo wuti so na wane agu wanum na wamene. Hey, Radin Yankopon. Hey, and some Sheviasio. And some Sheviasi is unhealthy competition. Miniaba. Can be increase the volume. Yeah, but it say will be a honoma. Even say na ba bontina ye canon. Obi krem poti Ghana man muna or plenty. What plenty say. Hey, my baby say koso na meti ha say na me di here. And ya mean swimming konko yebi. On me the other aspect on me yare bi wo honoma body contact, you can get it. Yare bi wo honoma obi ebin ukodi obi bin a unsu betimi anya bi. Bacteria bi parasite bi wo honoma wo betimi anya. Se nipa na won egu anum na wamne ansa no watua woka and enya sense say bia one time per the way these people are treating yemma ni bi na omaje atum efri Ghana memu ekwo honom one night isika nenti emwa kura emwa ye treat you this manner, this inhumane treatment and the nipa dasani chese abrofo no de before Africa for mu buye se ye krampo muwa ho kra ho hiasen because say when you ba na wo de kraman kwate ahye wanum ma kraman bro job a wo so faso ne sen se wo di kraman bin anase nipa bin a what I mean to say jeez already calm down Adwoa. I need to calm down. Sis, not many think the way you are thinking. They will go to a total stranger, me put money in her pocket. Be that. Hey, answer more, okay? Adia yembre ho ne yenya no. Ye dia ye ndi ni nyansemo. Ye di ni nkwase adie mu. Mentu sebi. Se nipa anya adwuma ansam nanimu fifiri amre ewo ennuoma bi ho a se ebeka ne nsa a oyusu a chese wonyusu ne critical thinking on me se ochina ena wochina chinsu wo ho. Tomorrow never dies because na ye ne wochina ye ochina ena wochina chi by when we enter wochina no wochina Nechido enya ochinachi ebeye wochina sana nyomatie. Tomorrow never dies. We always going to move forward. Everything that we did this morning, good, bad, ugly, we can never go back and change the time. And nyoma ayaye adwin ayadwin everything that we do in life, if you did somebody wrong, apologize or put things right. But you can never, 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 never change time. We can't stop time. Time does not stop for you because you're refusing to move forward. It will continue to move. We each get 24 hours. How you live your life, how you go about things, whom you listen to, who you follow, who you compete with, who you compare yourself with, who you become envious of, who you become jealous of, how greedy you become, and everything that you do, no, it's on you. It's not on me, Adwoa. It's not on any of us. We each have choices. I can't tell these people who are participating in this disgusting, nasty, oh my goodness gracious, inhumane behavior. I can't tell them what to do because their life is not my life. My main concern is dear ebinumu ye se wudi obi bin na se nipa ne wo yare na se sa yare no nkofa wo sa de wanu ya wodi akodi bin ebe fi be ma bi anaso wo ba bia no na sa oba ne nso no mefa ne se anase sa be ma no mefa ne se ontena nipa ba akofo ho a ono nso de kofi obi fofra no a wonim de ekoso yare etimi nante esan say ye mu bi aye adwen say we will not be faithful nti aya na ebi mu ka say o be ma de nyame born say obetimi ni more than oba ba akwada. Are you correct in your head? Asema wo kan wunim nipa won na akwada and the nipa on na akwada no. Do you know how many people are going inside there? Do you know how many holes he has entered? Do you know whom he's making love to, he's having sex with? Yare timi nipa bi wo hono mo nam hono ma yeso wanyare bibi enye no wawu ene ni fie beifo na eku no enso na bia is this type of practice wakoti yare e de abesai no wonim de ekoso wasu wadi atwe papa bi enso na atwe papa no is rotting inside there. Hey, everybody who mobile. It's crazy. Brother Isaac Amwani, before Quava. I don't follow Mamma, before Quava. Hey, Raka Brandy. I promise to send me who watch you and then dear. Oh, thank you, Doc. My top suit me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good evening to you, Brother Isaac Amwani. Please, I saw that video. I am so sad. Minya Bema to say, and you maybe will one of my I mean, ohia ya papa. Ohia, ya, because it's a wuti wiase. Now, why you have tried everything. And so no, say, Eduma wunya binye, wunya boaphobia, a committee do na come soon. To say, my teenage years, a come to me de mesa to say insure by my best friend. Then you said, mean tea will be enchain or meet nipa that's an chain. And yes, I mean, my many papa and nisi cow every month. For minimum, they do that all the time. But nipa na bekan and sano. Or no, na dia washe. Ni shorts are washe. Ni support are washe. Ni mpaboa washe. Ni tia wokoyi. Ni ntuma wofra. Na duane a wobedi. And nam dudu ebe ye guso amano. And ana wo dwen the greediness and the selfish interest. And no na no wo dwen no anwi hu say bia ni nua mama ni nua ba emma etene nchen nti say o take good care of ni nua ma me maame ne papa wa broche na me share second hand uniform in a school. Can you believe that? Nipa da sani ti say ye twa aduane ma wa me nim trometwa up to today me di fufu a me fufu metwa to say it just I am Mr. Say me trying to see a bit here me. One who say woo ba will be quite wood. I get afraid. And you know yet fufu ama na nipa mienu mi ensate ho. Trauma obi timi twa trauma de ente there. When you beba ho so betwa mienu mi ensa na asa. Me ma me nua me nua baako na hene wa me her soul rest in peace. Otimi ka chem say Adwoa what say me si twa trauma because anaju bia I go to bed hungry because me cousin mo no be twa trauma o be twitwa no many beba me ho so na aduane nasa they were trained how to send you be twa trauma no one maintain me so na me ntimi twa trauma because ye wokumase no na me didi by myself me mama want tea me mama and papa antete say we share food almost tea so everybody gets their plate. Until I was used to having my own plate. Until me taking me time me didi. I don't rush to eat. Me mfuma aduane. Until so far there, I know say wuni sika we hia ni a you go through a lot. But pa say wo kwa akodi obi bin. No akwaji sika kese. Sika kese no so kwaji a wonfa meye hwe. To say a name brand in Tadia because as soon as see with social media, she share a new maybe no one super say we should be you live your life to please society. Now society no one yarina wu a ombeba beju wu ama. Ombeje wo yare ama. There be that. And some more. Oh. Doc, yes, so I do not many abusiafo obia ho ye me da se na so ne abusiafo mo ho tesen please ma'am. Ohia ye ohia edin pa. And some more. Hey, such behavior can lead to emptiness and decontentment. And discontentment. Says, I kid you not. Chesa me ra hokra. I didn't cry meant me. I'm here by say I wasn't able to even watch it for 30 seconds. Hi! Lord. About Pastor Sage Williams, Mama Kwaba, Apomuti saying, oh, say yes, I don't need share here. As Sister Sage, you greet Timunya, all the beautiful people are born. Sister Aisha, I cannot watch the so-called video. Says, you shouldn't. Because me, no, me feel say, what I click on, na me feel say, be a nipa no be can ho asem keke. Enti me click it. I'm doing no, I'm say, This is nasty and disgusting. I mean, how far? It has come to that, Charlie. Yes, any petty me better. When we talk about abuse, now this is one day. Now to say one thing, I'm really like disturbed about is that there are agents, right? There are agents who are recruiting these girls to go to Dubai for Porta Potty. Omono edgy 10 to 15 grand. They don't have to endure any of this inhumane, disgusting behavior. They don't have to go through that. They recruiting nipano and mano for this rich people. Normal treating nipa daseni in such manner, right? Now no unu so wadwen. Ono na wo recruit no. Ono no wondi obi bin. Wu na wo kodi obi bin. But say I think so omo calculate sika omo benya no a eno no overtaking everything because I'm going to make this money. What I would do with 30 grand. Now I said $40,000. Man, I'll be able to do so much things. And then you come to social media and display clothing and stuff, material things in tea. So you just say hard work always pays off, whatever you do. Most certainly, obi oye adwumaden was spending his sika or dream home or dream home. And yes, so fitting ya. Now, ɛyɛ asɛm ohia ɛnyɛ koraa. Ohia deɛ ɛnyɛ o. Ohia deɛ ɛnyɛ because hey, if people have to go through this thing now, too much. So I use just say hard work is the most important key to succeed, to success on Apple. No correct, true talk. I so agree with you. And let me just talk about some of the things in that. Would you be being? Would you be being? And nneɛma a ebetimi akɔ so. Okay, so with this Dubai Porta Potty situation, a person who ingests human or animal feces may be at risk of contracting a number of viruses, bacteria, or parasites. Parasites are tiny organisms that can live in the intestines of humans and animals. If a person ingests feces from someone who has a parasite, they themselves can contract the infection. Hepatitis A is a liver disease that can be transmitted to a person if they ingest contaminated feces. You dey hear? Some people have no symptoms, while others may feel sick for several weeks. In rare cases, to say like this is crazy. Hepatitis A can cause liver failure and death, particularly in older people and those with other liver conditions. How is hepatitis A passed from one person to another? Hepatitis A virus is usually spread from person to person by putting something in the mouth that has been contaminated with the stool being of a person with hepatitis A. It is obi a one year go anum no wedi no se nipa no wo hepatitis A, you getting it straight up. And that's it. Please God help your people. Charlie, this is crazy. It's mind-blowing. There is a price to pay for success. Otherwise, everyone will have achieved their dreams in it, right? That's right. True talk. Ha, pa, 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 pa. It's crazy, oh. It's really crazy. I mean, like, it's mind-blowing. This type of transmission is called the fecal oral route. Now, let me see. Fecal oral route. Let's see the meaning of that. Let me see. I mean, minimum definition of that. Where's my thing? Fecal oral route means what? Let me put it. Okay, so fecal oral route describe a particular route of transmission of disease wherein pathogens in fecal particles pass from one person to the mouth of another person. Main causes of fecal oral disease transmission include lack of adequacy, sanitation, and poor hygiene practices. Shit. So let me put that in there. Okay, so fecal oral transmission occurs when bacteria or viruses found in the stool, a being of one child or animal are swallowed by another child. Like that's so disgusting. It's really, really, really disgusting. So why is hepatitis A so contagious? A DNT na hepatitis A are contagious. There's something called HAV, which is found in the stool. It will beam and blood of people who are infected. Hepatitis A is very contagious. It is spread when someone unknowingly ingests the virus, even in a microscopic amount, through close personal contact with an infected person or through eating contaminated food or drink. Catching hepatitis by kissing an infected person is unlikely, although deep kissing that involves the exchange of large amounts of saliva might result in HBV, especially if there are cuts or abrasions in the mouth of the infected person. Nti no te sɛ nipa no a ɔno wɔ hepatitis A no sɛ bi a n'ano ɔnsɛ obi wɔ hɔnom a n'ano tumi otumi nya woka ne sɛn wɔ twi mu kora mpo no abrasion woka abrasion wɔ twi mu sɛ na n'ano ayɛ kuro ayɛ sɛ bumps bi asisi n'ano anaasɛ n'ano atwa a saa nipa no wofi n'ano a na ɔwɔ hepatitis A a wo nso wobɛtumi anya bi anaasɛ ɔn sɛ kissing no yɛwɔ just kissing the person on the lips or French kiss tekrema to tekrema entanglement all that the more nipa no tesuo na wode wo nso wo receive no ebetimi ama wo nso wanya bi Lord have mercy. Quick money, no good. Discipline works as insurance for your future. It takes this small sacrifice and uses them to fuel your future life. Through discipline, it will be that you create habits, which then create routines that makes you who you are. Little by little, we are going to make it. Amen and amen to that. Sister, they don't want to do it little by little. They want to do it boom, one shot. Okodi obi bin. Nti no odi obi bin wie a no obetimi enya sika. Nti hepatitis V virus no HAV is it's shared in feces but also in saliva. Into HAV no, okay. Ɛwɔ ebi mu ɛna ɛsan wɔ ntasuo mu. Okay, hold on. There's a stands for okay, and to say HIV, it stands for hepatitis A virus. I guess that they just abbreviated that. That's crazy. So, oh my freaking God. This is crazy. It's nasty. It's really nasty. Anyway, anybody have anything to add? Because I think we're going to have to move on, right, to the next thing. But I mean, to say easy money, I mean, nipa any branding, to say esua enye bibia na esi esua. Enye bibia ya de yani be hu ni ebehia and any kwasa wo ma wani bri obi. You know, you don't have to learn everything that you see. Things that will be more beneficial to you, or like, you know, it will prolong your life. Being healthy, making sure, like, you know, sex is part of humanity. So like don't go and have sex with other people, or don't go and um be receptive with this kind of cruelty, because I think that nipa sikafo ye ani nigu Ghana for mba binom enum say omo beji sika dodo, because it's obi oho no mo sika no onim se wo yare obewu a emfa ne ho de obeye te se wo no African ni no unye nipa ma no bebre hu Africa for tuntumfoɔ sɛ yɛyɛ kyɛ sɛ mmoa koraa ho wɔ mfasoɔ sen yɛn. Nti no wo no ade nti na ɔmo mfa ɔmo mmaa no bi na ɔmo nyɛ ɔmo saa. Ɛsiane sɛ ɔmo bu ɔmo mmaa no. But sɛ yɛ kuro mu Ghana, biribiara yɛ mu bi bɛyɛ. Na me deɛ mete sɛ saa agent no koraa mpo yɛse mmaa no bi wɔ hɔnom a they are aware. Say bibi say na ekosi ebi mu nso wɔ hɔnom a they not aware they are being kidnapped and stuff like that. Me I think say so agents no see atwi omu nyinaa gum. Nsɛm ho akwa. Nsa Aisha say why sleep with dog? Ɛne ebi mu yɛsi ɔmo fam nkrama akɔtete sɛ pɔgi no. So moody poggy. Yes, see here. Ebi mania brepanya small thing when I'm saying craman across singing. Then craman is one way jama for papa. Then you pay feel where you quote now to one whenever. If you are living life proactively, you have a much better chance at creating the right opportunities and capitalizing on it. Most definitely. I mean, Aisha, the problem is that with our society, you know, we don't support. Obi wɔ hɔnom a ade a wɔyɛ no ɛboa ɛwɔ kwan bebree nso. Nso yɛn ho nipa no, they don't support. Nti obi wɔ hɔnom a ɔno no, but you have to exercise patience. Nipa bɛ support wɔ ade a say free nipa n'akoma mu. But yɛn mu binom we don't have that patience. Yɛ pɛnintentam so. So when you run foolish races now, I mean to say your life is not going to be as you want it. But me concern is say the fact is say ye men money bebre any ye man munsu binumo and ye faithful to their partner no. So wakofa yarea or the yarea no beside ne hokaphobia what tibe be a war dream on penny ho asem. That's my concern. No. Enti no nneɛma wei na ɛkɔ so no because wunhu ɔbaa no mmaa no mmaa korɔnom na ɔmo yɛ saa de no ɔkɔ no ɔkɔgye ne sika wie a ɛhe na wɔba ɔsan ba Ghana mmaa anim enti na ɔba Ghana mmaa anim no akɔte yaleɛ bi a wɔde bɛsaa obi foforɔ na obi nso de asan obi na obi de asan obi na ɔyere bi a wɔte baabi a ɔno no ɔyɛ faithful no na ne kun akɔte de abɛsaa no bɛrima bi ɔno ti baabi ne yere ho ɔyɛ faithful na ne yere akɔte de abɛsaa no that's my concern o asɛm paa sister love you just made me laugh. Oh, sir, that sounds you. That's how you made. That's how you did. Na me ka dem. Osan kramai, se kramai, se bia kramai, odi ne yonko krama na ekwa ne ho a because me ka si me sha no tama na ma me ne papa ye wo kuma se because me papa kira ade wo say to secondary school na your boys school kwa. We had dogs. And you know to say be on ma omushia. No nkrama nso so omushia no mudi wi a omuntu free mu right away. So ne kwat ne hye oba na sia kopem kama ne kwat ne bedru because odi na ne ho ba wi a ne kwat no en dro se nipa de ye no. until say adeɛ na adwo no wontimi ntu mfiri no agyere adwo ansa no watimi etu afiri no say odi na krama edi na ne ho ba they make noise. Oh! If you also say bia a question on na say he's in pain now. Okay. Can you imagine that? What fin second, you know? Maybe are you giving him pain? That's what so ending. I do many pamo hey. Before being so when you hear certain things now, you don't even imagine that that's something that that's going to like, hey, you crow for Obia Peso Shia Obi. Eh? Nipa no nso a wusia no no wunim kwan a ofa so a wonya sika no se your friend is saying okum obi no odi nya sika o ya ti se bi mu nsu di bin o ebi mu feces ni ebi pa ebi kankan ebi waste something that is toxic and until na a free your body mono because you cannot pile up a bean. Now, sample for your munibu and your crew for maybe enemy. Almost to say, a sa bro, any dream bonintino. Almost said that they can eat certain food. And Nianibia, a bit me mama pali being won't call toilet for some time. No one your phone, no munya diarrhea. And ye be on Beniagu and Nuno, as in 7 days being. And you have to swallow all that. Hey. Let's move on. I didn't be bro. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And saying I am my need a man and mema muti we faithful to more partners, not some more partners, funny and stuff now. Hey, yes, I ubon humbai. Because to say o partner ni ndi ne huni a o kote yare de abro nti ne yemu bi no cheating is a choice nti no wo pe triple quadruple partners na I'm not going to be part of those people to entertain you. You're not certified with me alone now, then I beg pack yourself and hit the road like you hit the road. I'm sorry. Because me no nkwasi ewo de me movie. I will not die foolish death. Sir, the way I enjoy my life, I love life. I love myself. I care for myself because it's a me man me who and I want you who obi anyone more be here enti mu mmarima ni bi na te sɛ mo no mompɛ adwuma denden ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbaa no kɔyɛ adwuma sika a wɔtete ama no mmie mo ani momfa ne where it's coming from. Ɛyɛ asɛm o hey Charlie nsɛm bebree ɔmo na ɔmo nim ɔmo ho ti mo deɛ monkɔ so anyɛ obiara wɔ ɔbra a wɔrebɔ. I cannot judge people but this one deɛ the society, the community will be all affected because it is a wunya bi anasa wo papa bi wo auntie bi wo hokafo bi any saa nipa we say no mo nso ekodeda okote yare abro nti wote se nipa ewu to amama mo ma ye mfa nhye ye fie meifo because e bia obra nipa na ebo no na ama na basa nti no you should be aware of that. Moving forward, so Obi any other contribution to add to the Dubai Porta Potty na the patron fatu honum. If anybody has questions, and I say something came to mind, say how can this happen now? it could be a lot of factors. Some people, they do things on impulses. They're not proactive. They are reactive because they hear a friend of a friend is like, was able to make 30,000 in a day. So they don't ask questions. They just heard 30,000 in a day and they put themselves in a situation without, finding out um, what requirements needs to be done, details of what needs to be done, and they just jump into the plane. They offer themselves to be recruited, and then once they get there, then reality hits. And then there are those who have gone multiple times because that's something, it has become their job. So they basically, this is something that they do, and they also help the agents, recruit other innocent people. And it's really a shame that it has come down to that because of material things. And I just don't know. As we move forward, the world is changing, and you have people, you have a lot of you have some youth who are really working really hard. Hustling and doing things, but they're not being recognized. And then you have some of them who are doing such things, which is very degrading, putting yourself in that level of, I mean, and to say, Adwoa like the level that you have reduce yourself to, no, to say aboa koraa mpo ho wɔ mfasoɔ sɛn because woma aboa di wo. Yes, ebi mu nso yɛse wɔwɔ ɛna edi ɔmo. How is a snake going to Brady Chineke Nigeria Nikanye? I don't know how that is possible. And it could be anything. Some people are going through hardship. The economy is not it's not favorable. It's really difficult. And some people, they want to follow. They want. They don't want to be a leader. They are followers. So they just want to come and show. You have people who displays money on social media. I don't know the cause and the purpose of it because we did have like one Ghanaian person when he displayed money on social media and a friend or somebody ended up murdering him. I mean, of with everything, every that. Now he's dead. Is he coming back to do another Facebook or YouTube video to show money? No. So I mean, we just need to be mindful and just educate our children, also educate ourselves and make sure that we are teaching our children morals, self-love, self-care, self-value, self-assurance, self-confidence, basically self everything, and making sure that they use their talent to achieve success. Ask questions. Anything, everything that people introduce to you, ask questions. Make sure you have all the necessary, adequate information before you put yourself in situation. Because I won't be surprised that those who has become a master of eating somebody's feces and recruiting other gullible, innocent, or not so innocent females to join them, I'm sure that they were vulnerable, and the agents took full advantage of that. But we also need to understand that it's not every Ghanaian woman who goes to Dubai and live this kind of life. Some of them are there doing really hardcore work without eating somebody's feces. So, being that you don't know who is doing it, we cannot generalize uh, everything. There are some that are doing it, and I think um, that's the life that they want to live. That's on them. I hope to God, that we all safe. Oh dear Lord. Hmm. Sister Aisha would say Jehovah. I don't know. Mm-mm. Oh Lord. Okay. So let me move on to number 2. Okay. Can one solve a problem with a problem? Hmm. I'm asking this question because I asked Kay earlier, and he uh, told me it depends, and yes and no, uh, depending on the situation. And he used us as an example because a couple months ago, he um, said something, and I just did not respond back. I allowed him to speak, and then once he was done, the next day, or I believe the next 2 days, I came back to him to revisit the instances, and I refer him back to what he said and what he has done, which was the same thing. So, I call him on it. How can you um, accuse me of this when you have done the same thing, right? Because, like, you can tell somebody that you can do X, Y, and Z when you do the same thing, right? So if I'm the person who will most likely be inclined to give a family member, a helping hand, and then he turns around and do the same thing, but then you come to me and say, why did you give a helping hand? Then you being a hypocrite. You can't do that. So calling him on it, he said that's why I turned around and did not say nothing, because you right. I have done the same thing. So it's like sometimes, when one accuses you of doing something that they did not, they were not pleased about it, and they're doing the same thing, you can point that out. So the two of you can learn from it, and, have a discussion if that's necessary. Um, but then there are other instances that you cannot use a problem to solve a problem, depending the magnitude of the problem. So let's just say, for instance, if you have a partner who is a cheater, right, and sleeps with multiple partners, multiple people, and you find out that your partner cheated on you with two, three, or four people, or just one person, right? And then you are so reactive, you turn around and go and have sex with somebody to get back. Would that solve the problem, or would that create more problems? Okay. Sai Shankar, Sai Shankar said, hell to the no. Sai Shankar. I love using that word, hell. When I'm saying no to everything, like, I say hell to the no, and people be like, why you always say that? Because I'm letting you know it's not happening. Aisha said, we cannot solve a problem with a problem. Simple. The problem solving process involves a number of steps and psychological strategies, but obstacles can sometimes make it more difficult. Most certainly. I don't think that a lot of people think about the repercussion of things that they say or do, or how they approach a situation, right? Because for me personally, if I have something and a family member, my husband, a friend, my children would like to have, I'd rather that you ask for it. Don't take it upon yourself to just take it, because that will trigger me. I don't like that, because I find that to be very disrespectful. You can't just take things because I'm your family. You can't just take things because I'm your mom. You can't just take things because I'm your partner. You need to have effective communication. You need to communicate that with me, and we have a dialogue. You can't just go and take things that are not yours, because I don't take other people's stuff. So, I have to like teach my children, like, when you see something that you like to utilize it, you need to ask permission for it. You can't just up and go and take it, because that's not a good practice. Because when you do such thing, what's going to happen that you go outside your home, you might see something outside your household that you may like, and you, because you are so used to taking things without asking, you may end up taking something that does not belong to you, which will be stealing, and you can get yourself in trouble. So I like for people to ask for things before they take things from me. And if I find out you take something from me without asking, there's going to be a problem. We're going to have a discussion, and what you need to have, what you took from me, I'm taking it back. As to whether or not I'm using it, you're not getting it, because you did not show me any form of respect. Uh-huh. You have to earn respect. You Respect should not be given. It needs to be earned. So people need to recognize that. And sometimes people don't understand, some of the steps, as Sister Aisha put it, the obstacles, sometimes that make things difficult. Because if you have someone that you're close to who does not have better, who is illiterate, right? They cannot process anything that you say to them, right? And they get upset so easily, because when you're trying to explain things to them, they just they get angry. They don't even listen to you for you to explain to them the reason why, right? Because some people will say, oh, that belongs to my wife, so I can just use it. I don't need to ask my wife. But how do you know? Maybe that's something valuable to your wife or to your husband. So you just need to respect yourself and respect your partner, respect people overall. You can't just do that. You don't take things just like that. Ask for it. Do it the right way. That's what I teach my children. And when you do have a problem, problem solving, or you need to be proactive. You know, Strategize it, as Sister Aisha said. Even write down your point your points, right? You know what you want to discuss, where you want to start, and where you want to end, solution. Come up with more solution than more problems. Because sometimes some people, like, when they talk in terms of, like, if they want to resolve one problem, they bring in another problem. Or if their partner call them on their mistakes, instead of discussing what the problem at hand is, they're just not going to be receptive to it, because they don't want to accept their wrongdoing, their mistakes. So they're going to bring something up from 3 years ago or from 5 years ago to insert it in there, just to, like, I just don't know. So please don't trying to solve a problem with a problem. Another thing in terms of, like, when it comes to many of us people in relationship, couples in general, or, like, people in general, like, some people look for other people to solve their problems for them. And that's one thing that is limiting a lot of people from growing or developing. Because if I'm the one creating the problem, if the problem is me, Adwoa, and I'm not taking time to do assessment of myself, to have assurance of the things that I'm doing, or to even figure out how is that benefiting me. How do I expect Sister Aisha to come and solve my problem for me when I myself do not even know how to solve it? I'm creating the problem, but I don't know how to deal with the problem. And I'm expecting someone to come and solve my problem for me. It's like some people thinking backwards. What is wrong with you? When you create a problem, the fact that you have the capacity to create a problem, you need to also learn to fix your problem. So if you are someone who has anger management problem, you need to get counseling, because if you cannot manage your emotions, I cannot manage it for you. You cannot blame me for your anger. You are angry because you're not getting the things that you want to get. You're not getting your way. I am not going to pacify you because you feel, say, it's my duty to fix your problem. It's not my duty to fix anybody's problem. It's my duty to fix my problem. If I have a problem, it's my job to fix me. And if I cannot fix me, I have to go see a professional counselor, see a doctor to make sure, say, I have all the necessary uh, treatment that I need to be better. But you have people, they don't want to be receptive. Almost person say they have a problem. And you may ma obi wɔ hɔ blame ne maame, obi blame ne papa, obi blame ne n'abusuani bi, obi blame n'adamfo, obi blame ne partner. But meanwhile, you yourself have not stopped to pause, to do assessment, to figure out why this problem seems to happening all the time. The people who complains the most are the ones who are creating majority of problems, because we see ourselves, or they see themselves as the holy one. They don't have a problem, but every time their partner has an issue, every time their sister, family member, friends have issues, how is it that you always the one person who is seeing everyone doing wrong, but you never wrong? It means there's something wrong with you. So when there is a problem going on, and couples, the one thing that some couples also do lack of is Aisha. Bishop, Apomo is saying, oh, thank you. Amen and amen. God bless you as well. A lot of people, right? Sister Aisha, you use two words in here, and that's a key word that a lot of people don't think about when it comes to things that deals with psychological. It's in the mind, and that's why some people breaks down, because when you do not strategize things, right, you become overwhelmed, you get emotional, and you're not able to handle it. Some of us cannot think in certain way. Like, we have some people, they're critical thinkers, and they are very proactive. Everything, every step, every move they make, they already plan that. They know exactly what to do, how to execute it, and come out on top. But reactive people, they don't think. They react to things when it's happening. When we react to things, we're doing it with emotions. One cannot make a productive, constructive, effective decision if they are going through emotions. It could be positive or negative emotion. You could be as happy as you can be. You could be as sad as you can be. You could be as mad as you can be. You could be so excited. Like, when you're going through some form of emotions, you cannot make decisions, because you will not make the best decision that you need to make. You have to be on neutral ground to make best decisions. Even sometimes on neutral ground, some decisions, sometimes that the line, we may find that wasn't the best decision, but that's human nature. We are not perfect. Sometimes we may think that we are on neutral ground, but we may not be. Some feelings are hidden. Some of us are not able to tap into our feelings because we do not know how to evaluate ourselves. We do not know how to identify our weakness and our strength. Stronghold is our weakness and our strength. Sometimes our strength can become our weakness if we're not careful, if you're not proactive, if you do not have psychological strategies. Everything, the mind is given to us to utilize it accordingly. You can't just go about. Mr. Rami, Apomo te saying? Oh, yes, so I don't need insure me when you pa. Hey, I see you there. Brother Kwame, but Apomo te saying, Brother Obi. Oh, okay, I see. Ah. Oh, topic, I may say Yamon come or let's chat about first one I make want some a Dubai a party party Porta Potty no. They say oh my they say if the mediano no a Dubai Porta Potty. Aha, they say oh my nigu woman numa omudi omu edino. O say okay, yeah, Ghana for maybe Dubai. Na Dubai hono omoko no. Ya konigu omanum no omadi. No mudi we ya maybe mu $30,000. And ya maybe mu so $40,000. The bi mu so wo hono ma ya nim omanum ba omu fi kraman kwate. Aha, enti no. And I make us a cramai, woody cramai, who banner quantity them was. Yes. No crap. Make kind, awesome. No, so be a studio, be a quiet. No correct. It's always like let's say the individuality of the person. No correct. Yeah, but to say, I stand rami. Say we could deal obi say nipa no wo yare bi a unsu betimi anya bi. So, and na make an say to say your society a omagye atum polygamy. Wo be den hu oba no emudie hi a wakoye saade ni bi. No wachi yare. Na ye meme bi ni omoda. So hu na wo wi a wasan de abedi ne yira aka ho. Me metiwe my worry. Enti no to say me fa nsem mi kundi ni huni a na che say okofa yare abesame so ahu enti wuti wanum na ayo oba warefo na say wukundi ni huni a okofa yare abesa because nipa oba wakohia na bonten a wama ne kwoti asori agina so gan a wakodi awie wunim yare akwoti abro enti yenuanum bi say ombe use vibrators a na ebi mo nso nhu ho because who use vibrator na woni obi eni asem so ahu Hey, Rami, where the Madumo? Wow. And won't find show to oh, just any namo anona, just a wood teasing one keke. Because once a vibrators, no send a Dr. Lawson can or boss lady program this one and a robber into robber no and no. Hey, Rami. Hey. Hey, and yet, Rami, and who bow and need Japan, Mammy Musu Assam. Mammy Musu Assam, Rami, where the walk of fast, some other to Assam. So, I therefore may my swear won't in some be said better to Mammy Smith and some Busa question. He said, when you have you ever experienced, say, a woody so na ba na wonim say we say ne eba no ebe che ebe fi won say ehun ba na wo different kinds ebi wo hon ma from timu to wo honam to sisimu to wo namu ne wo ayi it say wo nan kokomu nim ne ayi nyina say electricity it goes from head to toe ya we no wo ho ene ye wo de eba ejina wo sisimu nko a ene ye wo de eba ejina wo twena no so ho ena ye wo de eba ejina wo sisimu ne wo twenim. It depends how the person is going, how you moving things around, because it is a we or baby on a bear mada bear manetimi dinu na ne ho esane no e wo baby a bear man de ne kote behye ebi wo ho sideways ebi wo nso a inside ebi wo nso a soro ho ase o because ma your virginity no oh Miss your virginity it has a lot of holes so Charlie me krana minim one day, one time be, and I mean, who said there's more space, there are more corner, and I'm saying, okay, and yet, and I'm saying, okay, please go to every corner for me. Why? Hey, Rami, wait. And Rami, hold on. Rami, hold on. What's it, Bearman di when I will home my a would say will do, but it's our own son name. Oh, MG. Oh my God! Well, say I mean to say Bearman on in the down would say if or you're good with 4 player because a man or ye bebre ye who bear bano and ya quotiano to me ma or ba home mostly say obey you soon in sa any take man ni other ways and answer the bear man or the unknown because ye trebano when it's stimulated now. And no ma and neoma sunny. But I say, dear, many be mune say, and ma say, yayi ye ne be mada na be ma na ama ye ho amma na omu enhu ba na omu edan o mani kire ban na ye tweba no ebrema esin kwateketwa wo de eja omo Mr. Rami Hey, Rami, na we feel is for a pamper, no. Wo di a won fa ne nsa for a pamper ba na say how? Oh, I see. So, but in teacher say, "Oh no, kisses ni." What then the take crema be fifa wa so hon wa so achi ni wo kon ho no. Eno na. Oh, I see. Hey, I see. I saw. But Rami, hold on. Asama na mi bisa and say. To say I say wonu ho kanfo ahia. Na wo ho ba so ho. Na wo ho aba o, but to say amma ne sene na wo pese ba no. Che say anko wuzi gizaga mu nyina. Ebi ato pen. But to say, why have you also experienced say? Mom card, we are say away, and some will want more. Yeah, have you experienced say only Bema Ada, right? Na a odi baby at a obu atopa kono ehwo ne ye ode before you know it no a change position. Oh, there be me dey make change so sanko nifa honum because benkum honum there is nothing. No correct. Eshehifa. Hey, Rami. What's up vibrators and swooning baby and mema feelings? Meaning what the quartier that but to say, oh, okay, that Kwame Maxi. Meaning what the quartier that but it say no see vibrator and all the way. It's gonna be too hard on me for me to stop it. Well, and no, and only as a man also the creative problem or a relationship because the be do not so no you not certified not to who could use to vibrator and also a certain condition a be hardening. UF6 NY JV. Bra Kwame Masani we na bro why me that's it. Mate. Mate. Mate why? Mate pa and you the mami jaw na menya promo and sana ma finish here. Omu nyina ate wonka because omu nyina epenti omu nyina ate wonka obi ajo so. Oh, happy Mother's Day to you as well. Happy Advanced Mother's Day to you and everybody else. Ochina, I have a date with one of my my female friends. We're going to go out to Red Lobsters to treat ourselves. And then Sunday, no nake ninkola na treat me. I that was yes, yeah, we show happy Mother's Day. What's it? Malachi, your Prince Malachi. Well, I think that you said me tap into knowing say said everyone may so resting and also because self-care here so I mean for our loved ones we love them very much but you always also need to put yourself first because it's one of the who see ya obi you say a dream baby I wouldn't mean taking care of yourself now obi anyone more what sad you know we always put ourselves first. I love my children. I love Kay. I love my family, but I come first. Always. You know, I have to put myself first because obi benyawa na yare and I say you know you can't just you know keep yourself in that manner. Control. So I didn't finish this. Let me finish that.
It's true. But self-care is also the most important thing. Like all the time, okay, yeah, nah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, but so what I'm showing you is young they actually across. So yeah, self-care is really important. Yeah, it's really important. Yeah.
Most certainly.
Yeah, nah, yeah, 100%.
Well, I mean, to say Obi no, they put themselves last because Obebua will be like they please everybody, but eno na edru baby ana obi o ho anu abodam ana ase na adwi mu ka aka no because oya o say maboa nipa bebre ba obi emfi me. Nobody cares. People don't care, so you have to take care of you. I know Krenyan Shra. Yes, Mindy about Bapa so sister, Irene, me who watch it, I promote to say. I know the I no crap, aunt, you know. Baby girl, mommy, look over there. There are some books, the top 3. Bring it to me. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh. Sorry, Minnie Abema. Sorry. I was wondering. Send my blocker. You know. Wow. I see. Well, thank you, Rami. Mate. Also for the so what did Mate says. I know why you're busy with work, you know, you better search. Hey, Nipan when it me just say, what your brother oh be a banting mommy man in casa. Okay. Mate, me that's it. Bye. Okay, bye. Brother Obi,
yeah, sister. Now it's saying.
Yes, so I do need to share me where pa na so what to say.
Eradiadum, Yamisha.
And thank you for coming on. With that say. Now, and the other pusu wa
Bitie were in a and common say decision making or not very and I am said is it Porta Potty in Dubai, you know?
Yes.
Me person me can couple of those 2 topics in the home. Dubai, you know, metie as a matter of fact, you know, me at my Sunday, my SMA program was home.
Sunday também, but me abasudi.
Oh, normally, yeah, I'm here around 3 o'clock.
Okay, I should be able to be part of it.
US 16 time, and I am here. Obi our person TV, OBGH, but we call Facebook and say you'll be
yeah, or say GH series. Yeah.
Now, medical card Dubai, the Anaka, make a couple of videos be a man, you know, be a year, and or more narrative. Now, one, not or cassette, not or non yet in a coy, and a why yet, and also buy it. Now, or none of the other one, so say, now downfall, and now on yebi, and our coy. Now, until I did make can say. On say, if we are saying these things, sir, Dubai, Adiana. What did thou? Adia, or more,
some time back.
What did that? Almost friend, fetish, almost fetishes, sir, and your man. So those, more, yeah, at work scannel. That, almost your mom, many gym home pan. It be omunyeska. What makes them say you was canon say omoto exotic animals. Say tiger ne lions ne saa nneɛma no sɛ woyɛ prince na sɛ wowɔ sika no saa nneɛma na those are the things I wotɔ a yɛ value ɛwɔ hɔ wobɛyɛ party na wa invite girls bebree
akɛsifoɔ ni bebree na ɔmaba
what you say na one na yɛn hyɛ ne nso ne sɛ ɔn sɛ because of social media and you know and
nneɛma out
but it is something a ɔmo yɛ na adeɛ baako a sɛbi mehu ɔmo ho ne sɛ ɔmo ankasa pɛ se no anti main Canada they ɔmo develop Africans so what
of course
okay ɔmo develop Africans so what you say sana ɔmo ɛyɛ ɛne ɔmo a mmaa ni bi wɔ hɔ a bi ɔmo kɔ serve ɔmo wɔ those Arab countries ni na bi mu timi gang rape ɔmo bɔ ɔmo gang
yes
adwun so go ɔmo anum ɛne na ade a menim deɛ wo mu ni sɛ ade a me nwanwa ne sɛ girl ne deɛ na me tie ne wɔ Facebook no ɔmo pa kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔ a they are not aware
ebi mu san ebi mu ka ba se ni esi ebi mu nso ɔmo kɔ a they are fully aware of what they going to
Adwoa na me mbusa o why on the normal basis why and a wunimu no obekukuru about bet to $10,000 abre wo say ji nebra birthday party
nobody that would be it's foolish you thinking because it's unwise
take bi animu wo we any chaka na etukuru $10,000 downfall stage na kofa komo obi no onye stopping na omra Dubai na wo ye nipa you think udidi wo no unim obi a wo se maje 10,000 no maka kire me maame say oh ye party bi keke na ye ko ni Dubai wo fa play party ni ya anya na kra ya anya ni Kumase sabi ya anya na African country e to awo de so wo fa play I spend almost 11 hours or 12 hours or 13 hours ko party because say ehu wo da no ntino wo ko party akwa ne keke hwe ade ba ko a ya na etie ne say odo sika se wo benya bi
no correct
good nobody
but you have to work for it I mean so obi di biya won working for it though
how you gonna the way I will bet pen and only asam no wo pe ampa so na wunya e good say wo pe no kwambone so na wunya and also so it's up to you e good yeah good for one kasa ampa papa say ya mai sabi
asifem
say unya business and waka e could Dubai akwa fa ne oma de ababi anasa me yadi o ati keke yeto unim nipa kro unim obi a na invite to sabra party na wa ma ho so na okọ party all because of money tea God was able to tell say onu de okoduru ho no otumi ma categorical step by step the AC here so what is aga na the okay watumi achire the e course nyina with chronological order and I was why na me busa say okay ehọ na wo kọ no first of all enye open space ndi eye saa de no to begin sikani ni fie mind you say even at top Dubai no emma na nkasa omho no untumi enhye da enye waadwen say wo beyi wo ho de ane na ne na mabontene ade
no correct
I govern the crew because of say omo ye Arabs na omo di enkramom no ni ade no omo wo da
no correct
if you na wo kọ enti wo girl you kase wo de wa anye na mo watimi achire ni o ma move from esoro aba besi from wo so a wo se wa anya ade no wo anko fie wo bi na wo faka ni wuni
but Obi listen sometimes, you know, I think that some people, no, say be more or a cancer man, that's all more they don't think about certain things because we are critical thinkers, right? Because if I am not, I don't go to a place and I don't experience it now. Even when someone tell me the story now, I will not be able to be that much detail, right? And I mean, so oh yeah, you know, can I make a life na na me anka question me busa ne say na your man 10,000, my fan said 10,000, we use 2,000, right? Now where did she get the money to pay them back? Because there's no way say wedding 2,000 without holding you accountable for something.
Because sikano wono sebi wuska sa shakes no wuska no. Anya sikano from sa like that.
No correct.
So what I say? Yes sa de no to show to ho say yen ye wusika. On say a competition or also when you wouldn't know.
Jesus Christ.
Yes shake bako and the wusika. Different people. So that is what they do as a competition basis. And into no more exotic animals because why there be a wound unim at the said there war gun and as a wood scanner or talker. Now would just show off for semi scout or car and board. But they do over there. And one of the idea year and so they say to sa lavish party no to sa party no. So what you say now. Almost say ya call ubie wanu ni ya call toilet sebi nipa da sani yatumi akọ wo ma yonku nipa akọ toilet agu wanu
o tres enya no kwan po te say on say obi a I mean sa asikafo yi omu ye racist and omu mu before and I think so no onim de wo be yenti no because ye wonuane bi a wudi a etimi ma wo bi bon who be bon pa. I bet me grandpa wa vomit. What is now you will vomit. No masan ye fundra ebema with diarrhea. Ain't you know, me fan say obi ebimu wo ho no ma omo nkwoti e fi be say days and days inti say bi we nyina gu nipa yam. Na wada ho anaso wa butu na se. No wa squat eje agu anum and you have to swallow it.
You don't have to. And just say upuba.
Upuba, you wusika. Say 1 minute to say yama wabiani a woody na woman. This is nasty. I mean, like I just say Adwoa kura on faswasen because a bimo effing krama kwate. Enum ne mua kwate to say woka say sikafoni bino sa animals no exotic and to semefa say bia obi wo ho no ma omo master ne kura nipa no wunye nipa ma no nti no obema na aboa kura na edi
esa omu yeah or dehumanizing that is the idea
exactly
what you say or dehumanize or person or chirema ne yonko na onu so sika who say I can buy a person and dehumanize
and I will wear my clothes over and over. Okay, on say this type of lifestyle, no, miniaba or buy then is yamakwaba. On say nipan kasano, bebre no, any swade, so no seme who say, ebi Abrabo be my bow program so. Na me hunu maybe a me fe ewo you studio honom ne ade a say me fa phone na me fro na me no kasa we kire say oh brother Obi wo ye program me hu say ni na e kwan be na me wo betimi aboa me ma fa so na me instrumentimi aye bi nti no wo be ka tem so me yonku bi na ye ma me na wo gi sika say ni enti me de ne number amount na won so afre na ye say ba ye mu bi no we don't engage this type of dialogue. Someone who said bibi papa bi wo no media ni bra emroso ahoya ni pesa me nkuminya just to come and flash it. I want to go do my own thing. Enti obi wo ho no ma say obi timi ni obi koda for this kind of stuff. So obeka say minisika. But minisika na so obi timi a video call. Na where you no for achre. And I say what they na de in the tongue achre. If a video be sometime back, that was like almost 3 years ago. Madam Fubi over Facebook na de preme. Now, in fact, me a video, it was nasty by me saying I wanted to see how far this girl will go. There was a girl, our friend guy be the bam say the initial thing they say, girl no didn't or masturbate. And a bear man, send a bear man on some beba, right? No, all masturbating and no far. Aerosol can. Yeah, you to say air freshener, bathroom air freshener, normally, my fan say roach spray, normally, I don't know. Ken kakra kebi, and I gay yatam, din, no, main cancer plastic one, dear. Silver one, dear, say baby, who try, bet me a chawase. What the aerosol can I said, the tongue all the way. I dare straight to know what the rum and I saw can know the rum I know or call in and out to say or dequatia. A guy now or no because I'm record do both. Now for that guy any must say. I think that the guy was so dumbfounded. The whole banner crop has said to me because he was shocked. Enti adua medwe ne se enti edie pa na bema oba besia ubeyi wadedwa ya to honom eye video call na wo de aerosol can ehye wase na wo di wo hu se bema no sika dodo ahe na ode bema enti no ebi mutimi ya nneoma bi a medwe hu amenti ase ebi a nipa ni agu wanum nipa ne wo yare a waje ye kuroi ebi mu wu to because the society no there's no record of nothing ya see ni fie baifo na eku no obi wo ha yare because say polygamy is accepted, right? And say man so ye wo mo ye kromufo ani abibifo ani omo mu cheating kwa na omo de omo age atum say emema ye bo mo say money more than one person na. It's not say won hu kafo onye faithful no ni sa emeya omo call for prostitution emeya omo kodi bin ebi koda no kwoti bibi de brewa. Is that fair?
And then I thought the make say a fair ewo baby squat and yet idea a fair, but a question that I was here beside I want to say, how can we that and your way are not pine a worker? One thing they say, minim say at this moment no a worker no, and Colana or my panel. Minim say yetchre omo the morals and what life would I really don't know because yeah na one pa because every say oh a man just they want to get money will be up so when yesika amuna munu hwa who say sabi kakra bi na obi hu say omo ayire omo ho uhwe Ghana kakra bi na obi hu say omo ayire omo ho adwuma epesika omo aka nyina no they are trying to make it out yeah overnight what you say omo person just overnight
No correct
say adwuma na eni ho anything na ma sort it out to that particular immorality aspect of life for not too much so don't know but I don't titini nyina no na adwuma ni ho but na e ma no enye sesei dia omo yi so what you say na but na ma no enye sesei dia omo yi lady baako it was rather unfortunate for me to listen to her na narration na o ye no na de baako na menene nya adwene ana menti ase ni say all kan nyina na ode o ka say minim actress ne ad bebree kwa omoko Dubai okoye saa de no okay in fact me bufu kakra in a sense say sabi so unim actress ba ko pekra okoye saa de na I was expecting say ebia ube mention saa nipa ne din so the actress ne omo nambo a omo Ghana no I don't say I'm not saying say omo nyina of that but ebimo started from somewhere and they have now rise to level untumi megu omo nyina animu ase just because say bia omo ko Dubai nintino that is what they're going to do. They say the actress be wo Ghana na so man the bag so say me ko Dubai people are going to think say okay wo kono de one okraman air kwa but na yes ade no so what you say that particular lady na okan say na me yes all kan say actress no na me mu nyina mo kwa say na mo I'm like you don't have to say it that way because omo koya ade no omo sebi almost omo kono people don't know them omo nye actresses omo wo omo nye famous omo wo eye mobrowa obi a omo no wo ba bia omo pese omo be ye omo benye sika e de beto to casa e bia bi actresses ni bia to na omo timu no omo pese omo yes ade ni bi in overnight omo no omo ni brisika sabi ye ka se beje $10,000 na fa ye shopping na fa bi fa car and a plane e free Ghana, if I call Dubai, ebra just a party keke. I obey sadden because who know when you brisika. But also to the metro na say, pre aqua could do baby, and now and your girls na omo yes idea way, omo de first panel not sa omo yes a 6 years annual man. Sabina get up to the Ghana level, not omo drew Ghana level. Those Asians no and it somehow no American has so not a bimu free money but they say Ghana diena ebamu no Ghana diena ebamu no I'm tempted to believe we say at this moment no girls young girls no more Ghana no omo decide say omo for omo nsa nya adwuma omo decide say omo learn any trade they have decided they say we are trying to get fast money. What you say, and the fast money ni say you will shake beer. So what on say girl way as a buy Moisha or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Also they were associating it to say obi o chief or baby no DBBI no na sign your money. It's entangled with all these things. So what you say, all entangled with. So what I say, and you know, make a cry, make can say girls now, my sister, a young man said they actually don't shame. They also come out
and talk about it.
And no near the dangerous room, a man make a cry.
But with my dear, the idea a binum I live that type of lifestyle no, because your society, the majority of us, no, yes, so some phone so and some phone and a disikaba. So on your nature no. Because they say we got platforms so ye chira de ye bet media boy ye ho ban near ye ho adwuma for us to grow and be successful no obi am person obehwe.
Oh Debbie.
Yeah, and some huni summer and found Koswamba because I mean, growing up, no, I never thought to say, me be sikeni at once because I did I won't run when you know. I mean, to say, or baby, to me, you may say Oprah Winfrey, a program be long time ago. Oba, be our or no, ni idea, no person establishing it say. One a mema say 100 as 1,000 better. Ain't you know a mema line and a mema no to say obi wo ho no ma what to chew on cotton into no enu so no I am ready to put the penis into her vagina. So and they broadcast this because she was trying to was set record. Say one day one in Padudu say neda. and no your own decision. And you should have seen how many viewers came to watch the show that day.
I was there. I draw sex SL. Whether we like it or not, you know. I dare a friend of sex. Whether however I'll be in the piano. SL. You know Facebook. The be nude picture, but that's what. And that's what the sex better so. Just at the views are any pabina.
No correct.
No ebina. Enti idea bia it has come to say on social media no once I would better honor that talent for you. Obia obi in a ye wo hey omo you omo be yes omo no views omo no the better ho no man no ko what ya say wo obe atade e be ka say me ye educative program there's no you because I no na ni paper all because say in a society no people want essentially Adwoa do be yi ne ho na obetena ne ho na ne no fusisi ho a essentially
amenya views rough and so now we give any me ko ani ma ase
essentially ma obi so what you say nti obetumi aba be hwedi sesi a that is what the society your friend is saying you wom talking about sika so obi person onya sika the world you know there's about time it was a yet enyoma biase what you say there are yasise ewia the ye nyina ye kukonya sika entumi mane nye ye saa is a ba kwa was yet ye ho ase no what you say say ye nyina ye ntimi nya sika emeye billionaires ni millionaires ekoba ye nya omo be wase a when something is being done I was a correct here ye nya obi a obeye saa de no
correct
what I say enti say wo wiase na say wo te ho ase say sabi ade a eye basic and normal wo life eye baby a wodi wuti beto
correct
so ubenya aduane adi na ubenya atade ahye these three things
correct
what you say and no se bi ni wabrabo mu emu ba akokora ni wabrabo mu a sabi eno de na meka se ekwan kora wo so ofa so etimi enya saa de no eye na without who all these things three things who ba bi da wo sorry a wunya aduane wunya atade sha ho de aka no de aka ni nyina no eye accessories
correct
auxiliary accessories e wo nchenchen sabi se wa enya there is a lot of transport wo ho be move from one place to another place I was a wunya car oh but nipa to say yen no yen tiase we don't know sometimes in yana you nim the reason why the purpose I do we are say you fall searching and was see yen sika na I was see attain a certain level be ansana ho atọ but one way I want any that level now. Wahuto ahuto no wunya nduru usila no wunya that means no that na make where you say you have to know yourself well who yourself sometimes in your ton ade ma wo a enye but wo beto no abode
no correct yadam madam for baako evangelist Ben Kusi or your program some time ago or see your kuro mu Ghana say enkwa na wo kwa na wuton jimia nipa beton but sa woka say omaji nyansa for free a omada so when you mention and your friend is saying Kim Kardashian the popularity a share with the sex tape with RJ
so what
you know we are right when it comes to sex now so Binya who said there's a sex tape now of this person and that person now everybody is curious to see obia person who say oh mehu ne twa mehu be ma ne kwate anase ne no fonom ne ti say wa shatade anase on shatade how bad it is how good it is how can I learn from it and to know you're right and nneoma bebre wo ho no ma it attracts society right na ebi mo nso no almost to me, I shed that a fact can be so. I say celebrities, ebi mu wɔ hɔ nom a ɔmo besi abɔnten a ɔmo ankasa tumi frɛ paparazzi foɔ no ɔmo twitwa cameras nom ne ɛyi sɛ nipa asomasi is going to be here. They call them on themselves because they want to put themselves out there as ɔmo nim deɛ bibi saa ɛna ebi mu nso mfrɛ ɛnom ne ade nti no sometimes no. I mean, as soon yenina send you be at here. I think say obia ye ebeboa but to say this thing right here no is like is really inhumane because say onipa da seni say be would obi be and a deep pesika not as a woo says nipa krempo no you shouldn't be interacting. You shouldn't be in the midst of humanity. Because what the yare and the air back or mining.
And I make say they don't know themselves. Unimu how I besi avalu muafa.
No correct.
Anything.
And you're chim
Unim tenya a very hard. Yeah. The morals were high. Very hard. Say oba or walk gun unim ne na unim the way I see yena brabono. Obeko say stepping yonko bema and asking the yonko ba or whatever the case may be, all because of say ubinya sikenti onko me do sebi na onko no ne kraman enkonko da anisika. How are you going to feel? Are you going to feel after that now? In your own mind, in your own conscience, do you still feel human? Oh yes, I didn't via. So what you say?
Adwoa any Adwoa neda. Adwoa enye kwasa Adwoa ni nipada because moa ye warm hono. Eni kwasa esane ko onipa ho. I mean, like, I don't understand people.
So, yeah, well,
welcome.
The winya, I mean, sir,
hold on.
Infection. The winya infection. That's of course, on mao.
Yeah.
Anybody else biotic na day mao because in your nature, no. Enye adia u taking the bia na eno ho afanti no ye de mawa e ba be correct infection na wanya but at the same time there are good bacteria bi wo ye mu a e be ke enya kele pepe probos afi we yama start ye den a2 that means say there has been something wrong somewhere and there is no way say na woni kramai akwa akoda. Now you may think anything ain't happening. That means I'm sorry. Regardless of any idea, just because Oyabwa only human. And you might be one more let me say where yan honan with time or no, it's gonna affect you somewhere. And that my last topic on your friends decision making enough men comma will be so ready. Now Cass will make a decision. You just don't have to be your friend is saying. And say will make a decision while what situation be what you say. Now decision making on an important decision, so we'll make it important decision. And say when you Nasa and say worry who and I would your my way.
Yeah.
Because your thought at that time is altered. And to me, my own yet informed decision whenever you are making a decision as a wife and you're conscious, when you have the right sound mind, a dear a bit affect your life. Now we make a decision. Kai who said that day now we make it when in GP and ask them who P. Because if these two things happen here, that means it's a decision now you are going to take one way here, a bear affected your life, and a bear affected the rest of your life now, you know.
Yeah, and it's even illegal for a human to sleep with an animal. It should never happen.
Doesn't. So what yes. Enti almost can I say mono. Yeah,
Hold on, Rami.
Yama 10,000 bida. Enti ama ubiaji. Enti you are making a decision. Say, my main cock, na many amwa and concorda. My main cock me and quality woman. Nanya sa sikano ibium. But trust me, your life is at stake here. And it's not until I do a medaz, so my basso for a brief. Meda was it, Namako, that echo which is just for
brother Obi. Medaz a pass when Yamra announce what bet aspect, you know. I like that the way you went about, you know, where you in Makumaku, because sometimes and you maybe one of my tia. I am a bro my dream yes me. I don't know how, you know, why people settle for this, right? Because to say niwu and a asefem say onipa da sani bedi obi bin for sika. So and to say wuntimi nya adwuma mefa mesin kamedi gari once a day kura nka mesoku gari dey say timi to wo yam. So me call secondary school na me wo fa bi ma me mu di sika bre no so ono de ye ne hu ye ono ne ntuma obefra ne support obehye yi ne box ne shorts obehye ne aduane obedi na enam egu na aduane so na na odwen ho onwi nipa ho ono kwa na odwen ne ho nti no me ko school a me to me mesichire ene imigari na me de ko me sister panyi na me sister panyi aye shito ama me nyame nhyira ono ne niku ma ne sika na ode aye shito ama me no na me di wo school me mfa milk nka ho because sika na we hin na me de koto de aka ho enti me no amama be pegare Gary Soakins is my favorite. So
yeah, now they cut you gum dear.
Hey, say me ba ha say dear me mesi wo Ghana ni nyina me di ahyem me 2 milk na me di agum na ma ton katie na me di agum chesen katie no kura category ni so me di na me ho to me hu say my fine so enti no ensem enwema bi wo hono ma but obi wo hono ma wo say emfa wo ho me na me de me ho but wo a wo de wo ho no me problem ne say yeah omo ye no me de emfa me ho because it doesn't affect me but it affects our society and community because nipa bi a wakoye say obra na wo bo no wo sa de abaye memu eni ye nua bi ye busuani bi ana adanfo bi ana se nipa bi owo o mani mu abeda na wa transfer de wa kofa aba na nipa na one na dan so transfer ma nipa foforo so me anu na ha me no
nipa Adwoa nipa o think say obi ye ade bi wo baabi pa me ho no menka tie nie o ye de ye Adwoa no me hu ye man ye de ye sister ya o wall line yi so no
yeah Mr. Rami
yeah makama no atum man se eba me so a minyamo because at that time no muni ho minya mane
no correct
what you say enti se obi ye bibi na o think say emfa wo nti menka the world no it goes around
it's very small yeah
what you say that no na ye wa how say how mo ye ya says right and na me call ya says ba kunti me hu book bi a na nka me na me pepa right and na me fire me dane no ne ade na boni be mo no obusa me say me pe na me so ya but me niska me de beto no bisa na me ka ade crawl na me so me yes security program ne also take it na me so take it na me say book ya me ka na ne boarding it could be said you're gonna learn and you are the person who is gonna protect me
that person yeah
onim me baby or say me nkosua because I may protect it on mine dia e bi kan
That's right. That's right.
I say, oh, send you almost again. Na ama mind no
no na bibi ni obeka or this can be crab ka ho the obeti aso ni bottom.
So what you say? Fine. Enuntina yetena se eye program na ye kasa fa nyoma bi hu said be out because we never know, you never know where you find yourself. The one cano so would you do so na se bibi ba obi meka bi ma. That is why we take ye dey see e ho so say ade
ya beka ho asem
intimesira dai koso na ye no da bia.
No, correct. I'm trying to go back to something you said earlier. Asama wokan akosi asama na ye kan before you came on. No say important decisions are made with conscious mind. Because it says bibia wo ye say wo dream ho now making sure say ade a wa dream ho no any de wo be ye no any etisi super pepe. So
absolutely.
And you know, the second one, I mean, let me say, can you solve a problem with a problem? Sister Aisha said, hell to the no.
Okay. One thing they say, when you have a problem, meaning certain there are problems to be on more. On say a cassette, I never quite can't ya genuineness at the BR say, like terms na attract each other, so you can right. What I say, maybe a bear man, me a name here, but not means me attracting me uncle bear man. But your bar, so we are opposite sex. That's now the problem. We use you another problem. Your father, other problem now and what on. Depending on the problem at ground, on the problem on the ground, you know, depending because young fan is and I mean see emfa and canal. The problem is how do I put it? Me be a analog binanka media yeah. Nanka what we say it. Yes, of course, I will also be to me one problem. You can use one problem
as an example.
Yes.
To
wait me use one problem probably to address another problem. So what I saying. Let me take it this. On said, yeah, well, what do you call it? Yeah, well, bacteria be one. What I say? Yeah, well, you one almost. BB almost but say the name can good. Also, me my example say, adia a friend of antibiotic. A call body.
Yeah, your phone is ringing.
A call body more. A pack of solve infection now when you know.
No, correct.
It's a problem for you because a cause I kill it. The good bacteria now or more protecting with yamuno. That you are bones what's that here cotolenti. Way a problem or they solve
another problem.
But your infection edge no. Now some another problem who call your friend is saying uja nine.
No correct.
And you know, and also we say use another bacteria which is yogurt.
Yeah.
Bacteria more. It is sad, you know. You
correct.
are the problem to solve that particular problem.
Oh, yeah, they say everything is entwined, it's connected in some ways. But sometimes, you know, to solve a problem, because you also have to learn how to talk to people. To say, "Wokasa," the way you will talk to a person can trigger a person or calm a person down. Because if you want to solve a problem, the approach, you know, to me a creative bigger problem.
On say, words a powerful thing it will.
It can make or break someone.
What I say, words are free and no banner. It is so powerful.
No correct. To me a kumobi. Obi to me. Ayare na wewu.
Na papa bi, right? Na owiska. ena ne ba eko school nana ne ba no ase onimade yemfa ne se onimade kakra nye too much sa ntina yere ne ho a enti okonya okotwae otwa out tienio okwa no onya 1 grade bi a fo se ne ba ne fo so wa yade enya sa grade no na ni ade se ba ba kire me papa right oba papa oduru ho no ena o na ni age o se o da bia menya grade say you oh papa ni so fatun chen ma me mani abre me yade ti akola no akwete akola no mu aye me ya ase no se school amayere me ho amekoi I was trying to impress me papa nti nya de me papa ni je ho because manya such a mark and ka me de be kire ona nka aja wa ma me amu ana wa ka bibi ti this let me just forget any na bibi a me ma brabo bia I do it no say o ye na brabo basa a wa bra papa ni ni ai ma papa ni ba ne ho so na akwala na say a all penny success no I decided say me ni ho a me ba we na wo se me di na si na chi na akwala
too late
this ano man wanom enti busa papa ni busa say obi a me wo sika say adenti na say why say ya ma wa bra ba ye say say mini so o say I don't think say uyame e wo wa bra bom aye me de ba ba kire wo no o ka kire me say oh fato ho unia daaje pese enye ade a ya na o ka kire akola no and then nya ade ya but I break akola no
spirit wa reject no
so what ya wa monituo wa ni dinatam bibiasa but just a word out o ka kire akola no
okay
ana nya ni da so sa ade a me ye impress me papa but me papa enya den na ni nya ho enti yem ti ase se ensem a ye ka free anum de ba no anti odo very that's not ensem a ye very powerful utimi ka asem kire obi utimi ka kire obi ka asem kire wa hwe ya wa obesu
no prepa yes sister Sage Williams the assembly abeto ha enoni one of my main issues I'm having with this Dubai Porta Potty situation which has been going on for some time about the diseases or say okay Bra man call me without one question man answer. What's it?
One thing is assume can you and we say obi before say men on we obi as a medimano e can before say as for me to be so na meaning for some reason na and you say bia makoma na medika ba say bia medimano ka say bia ene before say bia me intro say bia area
what can some to obi so
yeah exactly so and I face most of the time man man on video so social media and you down and share that yourself a man money be only on your friends or Facebook not what to video call not what to one not the top show if you are one wrong it made me say me no cause I say my room and I made
Rami too much details
only your friends not what to video call or show so it's a now here I come and you sometimes say yeah man be the shed I is and my man be now you'll be a president or Facebook wouldn't I than forget it or you be than for don't say video call or flowers messenger now they want to video call okay no show your own sometimes the other and yet a man the shed I is so
no correct
and I bet me a man who can't simply I'm not to my
wow okay Brother Obi.
Oh,
And yeah, I know your program, so and you know, they say I know I follow no brother Obi GH series. I will a Facebook and any YouTube and I can subscribe on. I'll send it to you, Mate.
Yeah, first send me on Messenger. And I'll tell you one more. Say hi.
Hi, Kelly. We'll talk when I'm done with the program. I'll call. Well, you bet me a summarize here, man. I catch and say, a bimu dipping and a bimon, so yeah, can't say, ain't you know, you but Mate, I'll call you. Okay.
All right.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye. Brother Obi, dear, na sister said you did about to her say no me per se or say this spread disease. And only the first thing I said when I came on, because sad disease and viruses and bacteria and no me problem. And I'll say what affects one person affects the community in the long run. You see, you could almost say polygamy is good because nipa ane ne kwada wunim baby or den in your marco. So and you know, we quote no the way because multiple people are sleeping together. And then she said there are some diseases that people do not know the origin and have no treatment for, which is really scary. I mean, this is serious matter. And then Sister Sage came again and said to solve a problem with another problem is possible. That one I spoke on it too. Said I gave an example between my husband and I, and then she said it depends on what the problem is. The prevailing circumstances. I need my glasses, and what is needed to solve that particular problem. It is possible. It may not be the best solution. Thank you. And I also I think that your emphasis, you know, kind of like similar with her, and you also said it depends, right? Auntie, you know, but could be a me using it say they say obi o honma ni kun etimi e coach ti won so nti no no so e finding out was means many obi for that to solve the problem. That will create more problems. It will not resolve itself because that's not how you solve a problem. Well, the last question they said the third one. Now me person me talking about control and power. Say back some churches, any our bimu, any relationship bimu, because on say a bimu or honoma, they are narcissists. And you know to say or no feel say near Obeka na yes wofa. So ya sofu binom no omo pe mi ko sunsum wiase eka pa. Because of who say or can't me ko sunsum wiase na the church member no will be more inclined to believe their worker. The church members, no, because gullible ones, number four, so ko sunsum wiase nyamia kasa kire no. Emne kwa it's a lie. Yes, a true for D4 no. Almost crossing papa na woman, right? And a kunum being so honor they love control and power because ye man be brave taka say I'm the head of the house. It means so much to them for them to maintain that status. It you know there be an instant be or sentence be or can be a I'm the head of the house, but will be a head of the house and so no continue maintaining the family no so and a societal influences and so no a lot of them no is controlling and power because a lot of people are more inclined to follow societal norm. Dear a man sign panel and no nkrofo bebre I say you ma omudi obi bin. They say material things in tino. Woye niye enye se woye. Abomination, something that should not be done, is being practiced just to fit into society or also be seen as someone who has money, someone who's wearing designer clothes. And into what thoughts on that, Nising?
May begin with sorry dear no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pastors no.
Mm-hmm.
Anto do mame mbusa wo Bible minim sorry.
Me quite sorry pa, but me say me see I'm sorry there much since the pandemic, you know.
But oje Bible di.
Oh, definitely, most definitely, because I think that it's more positive than negative.
Okay. So Bible ka say nipa Nyankopon abom. Send so no. Does it mean say we are gods and I God and I am God?
Yeah, well, by me, we have the power to do anything we want to do in life.
Okay, good.
And say only power to one na wunji wuhuni. So on your no. And unsia de emma wa dream ya. Every time no, you will give your power to someone to control it. And it will be better and no na would ye juma. And ye will be drink.
Okay. Sorry, one thing I mehu ewo sorry who is in real woman is say the Bible mu and only thing I wasn't sorry in I and say it just have to preservation, that's it. Because so Bible mu and nyoma it is your friend say that prophecies then I'm saying Old Testament na Bible say yeah,
and to prophesy, you need all the 7 gifts. And you know, back at and say, I saw for do hin or all the 7 gifts. It's impossible.
Good.
So it's like most of the prophecies, it's made up. It's a lie.
Prophecy,
any of it.
Prophecy no. I am a prophecy that I ejabuko. They say yes, more makana a generation, yeah, in year no, a mudago. So until I was shy and girls are sorry, no. As the same car, a hinian mudago, the second coming, no mudago.
I said they're not preaching that anymore.
Now, Casse, almost see a question who we are say. Wouldn't so be a friend of stuff for Boache, Anthony Boache.
No, when it comes to Ghanaian pastors, the only one that I have, the only one I know is Sofo Samuel Koso. Omo Makeni, is through social media. And with social media, and I don't follow them, I don't listen to them because I will not learn anything productive from them.
Sofo be what Ghana, a friend of Sofo Boache, but did not saw anything something resurrecting power. Now, nay by 19 and Obeka said, oh, our banana sorry, Biana, Oba sorry, Nan Sana, Wunyesicano, the Wujaya, Obeji.
What nonsense is that? What the hell?
A one Albania, a war na, so Wujaya sorry na, Obeji. I said, oh, yes. On one side, the Gina Oka said, oh, bo empire, my lady be. Lady ni buy so pen, lady ni so would no, so for bachi dime. Oh,
Are you sure? You're right. What the wow there? What the wow?
Oh, as a pana make a mean chance. Udo park or Facebook ni.
Truly, true story.
Oh, yeah. Sister is often oyare.
Oh, sir.
Oyare da and passo or that them. Nadia.
Soon we ask and went to me and healing itself.
Oyare, messende the audio me one a be or messende the other.
OMG.
Na oyare no. Ena emse ni wife. Ena emse what take over offering na omoji.
Okay.
Offering na omoji. And I mean, the wife for now, yes, I offering. I mean, whatever is going on, but what? What? No. What? Eddie, Nimpending fools, a one name must see and fan command a wife on an asama. All can say what is a yes, in a wife for no yet offering now, Mujino, or yet And you know, therefore, no, and penny whom free offering, a man call offering who be you.
Hey, sir.
As a man make a mean chant from me, yeah. Let's send the audio media, bro. Now what you
Maybe because no man who has a maca.
Wanyanti, yes, sir. The wife for no air is basa into on free or now on quiet the soft for mammy and in Colano and go teach. Now, Oba, in you, and check or beba obia or or dahwa on to me and or say, so mammy is a swandesi canoes when don't want channel. Well, who said, Omakofa asofophobia, omun deserve say, omube jina pulpit nenim preachy. Or no one in the pie was jina pulpit nenim e preachy.
And your arm preaching here.
All although a nipa de at level be. What you see? A nipa de want to a certain level be. Na memble the son said, eh, omwa ujina omanim ekika san semono. And I'm an ayesa.
No correct.
What you say? Sebi Ghana no. You will I don't know make can programs to say. There were 3 categories of nipa na wo biase.
No correct.
1. You were omo etimi adwene ma omo ho.
No correct. Eno ye no mo sa no.
So what you say? And you omo no ye few people because they control the masses. Or sign dwene man kofo bebre kwa.
No correct.
Ye omo a odima ono ankasa ne ho.
Surface.
Obi. Odimi so issue on one day no of it. That is fine. And there were all more. Omuntimi nwene ma omo ho. Omuntimi nwene ma obi. The omo ya ne say obi na dwene ma no. That is
they give their power away.
That is what it is. Omo dwene ko fa nya adwuma. Enti se obi begina na nim ka kire me say eye me ena me ma wo nya sika. No de that. Me de ma wo e wo so ogitum.
Oh Lord.
What? Omo se omo kosunsun mu wiase no. Ye wo omo di wo ho. What you say? Because sabi. Se unwia. There is no way. Se unwi unyo obi a wawu a. There is no way.
Se wa adwen nya adwuma.
That o spirit be free mu. Se kosunsun mu wiase.
Ampa.
There's no way. E be see that.
Yeah.
Obia ni wonu mu a aha obeka se mawu. Bible mu na won yes Jesus Christ wu ye onyane fi asamado. Bible mu whatever is in there is in there. But ye wiase ya we obia ni ho a wawu.
Media ya omai wo mu ka so mu ko sunsun wiase no. De me ni se ni sunsun wiase no okoe no wakọ eduro so. Enu na me hu se ye sunsun wi because sanya wo kan no I mean to say when you are alive now.
Sunsun wi where sunsun wi ase.
Hold on, me person brother OG Kasana because na nkoko na me this asem we pusu ni no. Men.
Who we ase no. Eno ne he. All say me adabia se na ya na me kan say
spirit world.
A Christopher de atu ani mu say.
Oh wait. Me so okay, Africa.
Inya course bi be fam nti na yes an.
Okay, hold on, Rami.
A Christopher de atu yes say. Ye wo heaven na wo ho aye beko.
No correct.
Enu nti ni ha na ye tena ye wo honam we na ye de tena ha no. We don't wanna ye mpese ye be ye ha yie.
No correct.
What if say ye heaven no ene sa earth ya ye wo mu.
Of course, I mean, that's why I'm enjoying myself.
That is what it is. And the better say you be baby, I take a body weight, the honey, be in the year. The easier, the better.
Of course.
The heaven will want, and yes, our body weight near the back.
Our spirit, your friend is saying, brother, Obi me say me who free we are here. Baby, I'm a corner minimum beam. Meaning sister Aisha. Because who free we are here. You will never get to know anybody again. So why shouldn't I enjoy my life now?
That is it.
Aisha, I'm sending it to you now.
Of course, I'm a dear say. Say me woo. Pain when you're met it.
No correct.
Woman who never pain. So what you say?
Yeah.
And Miss Remo, let's try to make this earth better because this is what we got. And as a body way, I see a free not here no more. This earth is what we have. Don't let us think say Sebi heaven na a war heaven war. Yeah, the body way na
it's not happening.
And go for and judge yang body way. What you say? The whom you could do what Nasa a ye be a enya. Yankopon be judges are home.
You'll be rejected.
Yes, our body.
And you will suffer, and you will near, and your brother, and any pan a bed you. Yam coupon a bed you. Timunya say, more allow people to tell you what to do with your life. Brother Obi, me da sipa nyami enshira ne wumre na odi ama me ochina ayi Sunday nyami aduma I will come and support you.
No. I was a pan so say wa mama.
You welcome. Nyami enshira on dear. Okay, bye-bye. Sayisha Ankra.
Hello, Sister Love.
Yeah, ma wa kwa ba pomuti saying.
Nyami adum.
Yeah, da Yehowa ase. Na edi na epusu wa wonso wa bebo awramu.
Oh, na brother kano. Nyami sum no sisi aye bibi foforo.
Oh, sister, me say
because a Christopher no omo change bibia. A Christopher change bibia.
Omo di omo adwen ye di omo pe o.
Enti wan hwe yi a they say me say me to say the okan me kwa sorry acho. Eno na me bisa say enti nyame ba me so me ko heaven bia na eji se makosha sorry them.
Sister Aisha, you go because obi o hot ya sorry them 24/7 so no nyame ba onko baby a o.
Oh, yes, serious dodo. Serious. I heard them also for country obi say omba wa sorry a sika na wenye ni nyina ba shi o se dey.
That obi say o say wo ba na sorry na ye sikani a wo free asori ho a usika a wunya ye wo sha asori o de be ma no wo say wo ba wo pe awo e na awo na ba say what type of
Anji oh so how the akwala ni beja na wako
ani just on
why what where is the person coming from? Is it a different world?
I think so. Hey, obi o kasa as ye to na free form ni ye de ne ba wi ase or no say it's serious pal.
And brother can be said this or can say to say basically the man really talk because sister ebi mu share designer clothes in power mo chire wom maybe so be last say o sha tare no bi be yi ehwe say label no fi ana
no bi
because obi ko thrift store no ko to ade a e chin de wa ko to designer ni bi o
most definitely a fatano e dane hu to say olu very moderate. And you know, I don't know. I think say nipa nkasa no yemu bi no nyansa no editing hia because e buy a society mu a ennuoma bi ebi mu ye no aya amedwen ho amenti ase but illiteracy na nkasa no aya na e ha adwen pa ni emu bebre pa de hia nti na I think say eno nso efri honum na say ebi mu di bin di pesikan die.
And I also Dubai when I can and then I make sure say years back yes sana me wo Ghana no. See because in Kofoko tell Germany those days ko bo ashawo ba okay.
Any Lagos.
Omu koye we nyina ba omu ba na me area me sister bi or the cars neighbor. Then no koye no bo. It's just the same thing. But just this is no. Any bring out doors and obia pese on social media. I don't know what people are doing there. Now can say ye bibi say wow baba ni sa ne na ye yi we fimu.
No correct, but say we are there no akoyi nipa na film to say
no.
Enu ya someone to say I think say papa na ewo mu no. We have to use a better judgment near chire ye mad
and no near asem no.
Because ye ma dachi mu any because omudru age bia we can no longer control the environment for them. They will be exposed to all these things that are happening. So because videos are social media, no, it's going to be there forever.
And no, me who pen na me share that me banner with the 20. No, I'm sure that any bongo must say, hey, have you heard something? They say something party in Dubai. I say, mom, are you not current? You don't know. Even their ages, the girls do it a lot.
Some more.
No, see, most girls in Africa do it a lot. And they come and flash things and show people things. And no, see, some of the girls, some of them said they don't know when they take them there. Or see, it's a lie. They don't know what. They are all liars.
How can you not have any knowledge of you have to be oblivious to on
they are aware of where they are going. Because sister, will be about $10,000 and not £10,000
for free.
No, see, be me uncle party. They party near 10,000.
Nanka ya Abrabo thank you ache.
Me see me sana me young na me jumano. Once a meeting. People approach me say yentondro those times na me sana. But I wasn't from that section. So for me to go that section, I look at myself and say, no, me no pe na when somebody go ahead.
Ampo. Once you move be a bit more home Abrabo within a year, 2 years, no ma kofia koye project no near duomu cha a bimum poise, nipa sumesi kwa Abrabo and chair cry near wabe, nipa no ebia or ton, sa and ruin. And I say, well, or prostitute, and I say, well, yeah, obey no, the me casa me papa in your buy or bar Ghana, me first I'm 89. And I or buy no, or back to our brochure no. Your moya to say, who call way will bag no more check, will bag no money home running back. The nipa be an papa dinner, or no. Na dreams to say Ebedru some papa said no dinner chino. Akwane is sweaty and he was acting weird. And Tiaka can never do Akwane, so no catch him papa sem papa betty me after in the bag and this woman of so call you to restroom. And I'm papa so catch and say, oh no the bags is crampone kitano no. Won't me handle entino on to me for so mano. Can you believe we say Akwano koye na almost searching na enro ibi wom enti senka me papa g say wo hwe so amana anko no no beba akoda mu
look at it
na wa no afa ne ho adi wa hu nipa adwen boni bibini adwen boni wunnim se ade wo ya ade bi enye obi nhwe oba ade so enti eno no me papa kan ye no ye nyina edi tu ye hufo me wo airport me kwa baabi na so obi ka se me hwe ne nuoma so mana me si no thank you me hwe wo nuoma so mana minim de hye nuoma nim ena so ofie nso na wo ba na so obi di nuoma bro obi ka cho so me di nku ne ayi bro enku na oba ma ni mie so mfa na wo make sure so mfa bibia nwrewrem because you can never trust anyone
no
so ahu mi sister Adamfu bi okoye wo ba na Adamfu bi se enku or the brand kun na enku no or the diamond ewrewrem anka bra ne di na nkobedru ha ne ache na kotum na chese bad or the remu for free na owrem ni anche na ne ho kafo beton we se abaji sika de eni ho de so wo de fa obi so ada na wono anka se nkọ Ghana enkofa Enti sometimes in your maybe one no ma say yeah very careful. Once again for you move bebre no
It's true.
papa ya nwa dream bone maybe no ba bebre wa dream bone. Some of them are very evil. Enti say wo obi wo ho de ne hu beba bebo oh sister we are Ghana ni oh miss me ya Ghana ni wo ko bathroom sister wo really wo 2 bags ni nyina na fa ko bathroom honom. Me adu me hwe so ma.
Very sad.
Facing chain and facing chain. Me Shesuma, yeah, Ghana for, but me risk me life for mount. Now, for me, and some musician, yeah, what film we a that's a brain. I mean, funny currency. And ya no be any be our quadem. Nipa that's a knee, and Kawadi say ni moto, all the talents he has. What nipa how we are say you who so be kwaswa na ye pese ye brain nipa na
any PhD syndrome no
and you know you cannot trust people but it says a power and control to say yen sorry no mu bi no too much na to say as a yen krofo yi bi no omadwen no ada enye adwuma ewo mu.
I say your soldier name bomb matches pengus nenso.
Sometimes make us say some people's mind are not active. It's not active because it's a wide adwuma. Now we won in the kakra wo trimwa. You will not allow this kind of things for someone to think for you. And you know, I don't know. To say I was watching life management show with a evangelist Michael Enchi, aka Condemned Bakope. Now they were talking about in terms of you know, it was a really great discussion. Say phobia to say I love that they all have different aspects. Be say free our because no. And Ebimunsu said to say new maybe to say in terms of counseling before marriage but which is understandable, right? But me say me nimi kunke wo hwe na say bia ensem bi sisi entemu akasakasa ba na mini ke entimi ntena se and talking about it to resolve our problems. Not me sit my swire problems ya worry and some ede koma me suffer. Na I feel say ya suffer no munye nipa na because
no so nya problem or the fine.
Exactly. Into suffer be on so na yira ma na ani no ani buafu. Ugo kika sansem we say kire na advice pro de be ma no kra hwe enye adwuma ma emwa so ehun.
But your chrome say abani ye bibi wo say social media and your chrome see you regulating because people come and flaunt things on social media just to make some people coming up, young ones coming to think say this is the only route you can make money.
Exactly. I think say I mean I feel say overall no sorry be a nation be and as a country be sorry doors woman or man and tumpon.
But sorry so I say yes CV super.
Yes.
And so CV so adore so
sorry doors woman as in businesses no or man in tumpon because I true for the for any doors.
We see sister me twa one preach salvation be more.
Oh no, that be they say prosperity and to say on say ukwa sorry be na say wo sika na say wo ta donation num ni ade they never want you to go marry somewhere. They want you to that church until no man make you a new doctrine. Say wo person who are sorry na person worry won't mean worry from outside. You have to marry in the church to keep you there. That's part of the control and using their power. Obi oho position because of our position into no otimi ko repu ohiani biba na wako no akotue sika na yaye asem no foolish case And here for the omu bro, because no, they can never win. The American is say American Chrome has say Republicans for Adwoa so say omu be making decisions amayema. And we will not have our right. Say will be ako repu no one by force by heart
Yes.
In that say we going backwards so and obia leaky sa Supreme Court in chess and come ye ni sumase and obia leaky and as I say blow up. Anti Republicans say almost investigation no then I'm saying you look at that too. Who no patches and me or bana me di or bano. I don't have my right. You're going to make my decisions for me. So when you mention no, me need to me bia. Enti enye ye kuro mu nko a. Chese mema omu we ase no. Omu feel say emma de we don't have any rights. So omu no omu make decisions for us. When I be can acha me de me honam me de beye. But wo be ma no mu make e bia say mu ntimi nya hwe chese you guys have the power to do anything. Now office one positions na ma betena ye ma mo betena ho no se mo na mo be directing ye ma send ya na but the omu ye nyina no ekosi se ebibifo a ewo man yi mu Africans for ewo man mu no omu na ebe effect yo more because most of ebibifo no omu na omu enisika so on ye mechere no no, they will not have to go through that because it said bibinini fita ko party no mo kono mo nsabua you will have bibinini will be gang rape. Multiple people will rape bibinino. Na fita ne da ho abie ni tonga ni mu da ho bie nkodi.
Interesting.
Bibinino de waka ne na be so ntino bema ba ko beso bibini ne nan ba ko so beso ne nan nipa mienu be bia ebe ba ne nan anim na third one edi no mu wi o ma rotate enti no say nipa we say no so afa ye fun a more Republicans asikafo no mo pese mu take sa power no away from this person who has been traumatized. I think that we all have the right to do whatever.
It's a shame.
What but to say we cannot tell people what they can do or what they cannot do. Obia woni believe. Enti nipa no de wo be no enu ye ni decision. Enu o ma say no a patient and the doctors no and they have to have a conversation about it. Na senators, any house representative no, what rights do you guys have to tell me say me oba no me need to me wo me honam so. Momo na mo be kire me de menye say dey so American krom ha no
sad very sad.
I think say me wo wiase no they think say they are superior so they can do whatever the hell that they want. But they say and you maybe wo ho no ma me ade ba kwa de bia mbusa ne say America for mutimi ko obi mamu e ko starting to kwa sa nkrofo no mema no omu mistreat omu ma so wan ne mechere no
amen
enti omu bumra ba mo amu so dane mo ho e wo mu mema ka kire ye say emma any to me so omu be make omu decision by ye mema no we making law to make sure say oba fire fun want me yin say ya rape no if even if it's a medical yeah it's after I think so almost say after a month and I say a month and a half want me yin so I mean nipa but they say I don't
you're meaning they are regulating you people in everything now.
Exactly, that's what they want to do. But will be a leak obi amasa de na leak say Supreme Court no they are selected for life. You orange hair by no obefa nipa miensa free ono ne party ni mu na odi omo kwa share honom. Even the ones are na any kwan so selecting or selected, right? Enti no say no omo ye more esen the other party no. Enti no no omo ye kululu sene e be ya nkom be pass row and word na omo de omo put in a place for since something no as 73 and I say omo de omo put to that in law, right? They try to overturn it. Send ye be ya because yes first no na be before yes I say omo ni sika ni ntine bi wo hono ma omo bathroom omo no nko omo ye procedure no na yin ti bebre wuwu ye, right? Enti no to prevent that from happening, no, to make sure that they have the right treatment, they put the law in place to protect women. And then report almost say no was in position, with the Supreme Court to kind of like and about when you say mama na ma bontin be ha adwen no wama na ba bontin till say no ya you omoto and omo crying for investigation and I'm seeing yankopon na atwa amoka no so because won't me can chem say ye were 21st century mo na mo be kan kire me de me nya ma adwen say me benyima ko yi agu but to say how you can't have a traumatized person, someone who has been brutally raped, to keep their child. You can't do that.
It's true.
Because I'm like, how I just don't understand. Say unya a mema when you have some narcissists controlling freak people. Nipa bia omo no to say omo ndwin obi ahosom ho and most of them no so omo nwu yo enti omo nim what it is and most of them so ye di omo tru mu enti sa no mbeka and na mu beka che me say as a woman no I don't have my right. Look, what type of nonsense is this? Sister Aisha, the abrocheye komuno America for omo say in cross, they don't treat their women right. But you guys are doing the same thing within.
Is that hypocrisy? No.
That's right. You're telling people they can't do that, but you guys are doing that not to your own kind. You're doing that to black people. Because women said before now, they always in need. So on your they I said going back to slavery. Yeah, well, a Republican state, and one no to say it drew Adwoa swa. Omutimi put some things in place to prevent a before now one from voting. Just we are bemu to win. America man you.
We're sad.
And a bimon why was social media they assemble. Etimi ka say edru Adwoa so a omo be allow omo nkro for abrofo no say etu okro omo register omo fa tuo mra election you honom enti say me Adwoa do sane emitie na menim so obi di tuo gina ba bia na me kwa akoto aba me nko
na bi me she dem
but the one thing I'm grateful and in New York mean to her no New York is a Democrat state. Eti no we are Republican won't mean fa Nsem hu ne ma ha say so ahu ne mechere no cannot prevent me from voting. Enti no to say and nneoma bebre wo hono ma ekoso wa America man mu a they want to they I say omo pese omo solve obi problems.
It's not possible.
Outside, omo ma enkrofo feel say Wuba America, you in the land of opportunity. But when you are within the system now, you're going to find out differently. Because and then in answer, akwa fitaa bi hold onwana busuafo for 23 hours, right? Police ojina hɔ no mototo smoke yinum ne ayi. There was not even one shot fired, right? Senkeye bibini a within 2 hours nobody say yakunu. Adaye fitane de omunya 23 hours. Any ne kasa ya mani decided so beba bonti. So this is what it is.
Ebeye.
And you know, I don't know, like I think that this one there is not going to fly because at this time na say munambeka yen say what we can and cannot do, no, because in maybe I imagine say nobody can tell that they are superior until when they're in the position now. They say the America Prempo no more titi say Senate a seat in so a House of Representatives, no, and same be a bimokikano, they should be even removed of their position. Say Omani Mache, half and half, thanks to Nipa Sumesi. Say no one empire nkwa so obekwa abonten no aba bedra sumdiem. That's what you have to do. That's in Sarah.
Why?
That's in Yamin Shroud, sister. And I thank you for your productive educational contribution. I love the fact that you put psychological strategies, because a lot of times, no, I movie and yeah, think about that. But you know, we can stand by and have people tell us what we can and what we cannot do, because we all have choices. We all have the power to control our life. So if you are in a position now, you can't just come and make a law say, okay, women do not have right to do this, but men always have a right to do something. As I always say, anything men made can be changed, because men are not gods. So you cannot come and tell us to say one gender overpowering another gender, and knowing full well say when this kind of laws are put in place, you know, it's poor people in poverty who are going to be suffering. It's not going to affect the rich, you know.
Mami fisa na sister bra.
Matime dase Saisha Nyamisha. Okay. Yes. And you know, Rami, before you pray, no, let me do the promo, okay? Okay. Baby sister Nyo Dende. Hey, I miss you, sis. Crisscross Manson says there are a lot of greediness and our people are at the top of the food chain. Nowadays, most people don't want to work hard for anything unless it is easy money. This is sad because it gives these wannabe pastors power and chances of manipulation. Bam, 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 bam. Ma, you missed the Dubai Porta Potty. Omo mudi nkrofo to be paid. That my beautiful sister Clara Patton, welcome. How are you doing? She said, if anyone engage in sexual intercourse, they have to be willing to be ready to be a parent. If it is rape or medical condition, it should be okay. I so agree. I mean, like, you know, for me, I feel that when you are ready to be intimate, you know, of course, you should be ready. There are ways and means also you can, you know, protect yourself. You know when to have sex and when not to have sex. You have people who has been getting raped. You have people who have medical condition and stuff. But I think in everything, you know, women should have their right to choose whatever they want to choose. We all have a choice. You know, it's not good to, like, you know, because every human being values. You know, I know within the Ghanaian community, if you are a teenager and you have a child, the way that people will see you as you be labeled like, you were a bad child, akurabone, and all that things. And it doesn't have to be. We travel abroad and we learn. Say it's good to have children at younger age, but don't just start popping babies. You need to make sure, say, you have, you'll be well taken care of. You can take care of your child. When it comes to America now, because of government assistance and stuff, you do have teenagers, people, popping babies and stuff. And then you have those who are not willing to have children. You have some of them who are having illegal abortion. Some people, it's just crazy. And I think it should be a conversation to be had across board. But men should not be making decisions for women because they don't know what women goes through. And I'm sorry, this people in position, they should be talking and dealing with real issues, things that will be helpful to the citizens and be able to help everybody across board. I mean, like sometimes when you have a tax relief, if depending which political party is in power, it benefits them. You don't have a middle person who will put something in place that will help everybody across the board. So it's like, every time things that are being done and stuff is too much. Sister Belinda Ejari, Fedia, welcome. Good evening to you also. Oh, yes, what I am doing very well. I am blessed. Saisha, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Sister Rami, Sister Aisha said thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, all the women across the world. Happy Mother's Day, guys. Enjoy, 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 celebrate. Okay, Sister Clara Quatin said, if it is a choice that doesn't entail another human being fetus, okay, who cannot advocate for themselves, then it's okay. All parties should be able to advocate for themselves, including the child that is about to die. That's very true. I mean, like as I said, there needs to be a conversation across board, and also like parents and family members, because sometimes, like, if to say Ghana for, like, most of them, yeah, abortion, because to say fee discussion have, and they say we are klana say we now kofa ye fun a wagu abusua n'anim ase. Enti the talk itself in this society, how they will see you, it will prompt akra bi wodi ayam hwehwe ebetimi akwa akoye se wo koyi egu ama na my classmate in middle school ewu ya esan san okofa ye fun no ehu nti no okofa aduro ayi oje aduro no ye ene twitwa ne nsu mu nyina. Enti no to say, I mean, people should, like, be abstinent. If you're not ready to be a parent, don't have sex. And then when you are having sex, you are sexually active, then learn to know your body, know when to have sex and when not to have sex. And also, like, I mean, there are people who are put in situation as a 4-year be 80 me every poo for year be, I mean, Sakwe Crampo, we crampo no new we, I think say in Kofobebre in power was knows about it, because he was on suicide watch, and then he was taken off suicide watch, and then he died a day or two later. Obi Sawum, because to say and your ma were yeah no many adeno edin a na epie no ebi mu person say adin ne beba out. Enti no, even ex-presidents will US hakra bi no mu din epie so, and na sitting president in so no at the time no ensu edin pop up. Even one of the victims had a picture with the before then the sitting president, and just it was a mess. But all of a sudden, nipa no mbenya all that from them, he end up committing suicide. How does somebody kill himself when he was on suicide watch? And you know, so who saw more sika na sika for no anankom who be chiro no ensa wom. You know, me no, I don't believe in coincidences with certain things, but normally this one dear, I have seen men weep because of an abortion, develop depression and anxiety. Sister Clara, I know. So, like you in the medical field. Okay, hold on. So you in the medical field, it does happen because. Hold on, Sister Rami, because there are some women now, when they do make a decision to go have an abortion, they don't tell their male partner. They keep it to themselves. And then we do also have some women who will have an abortion to get back at the baby father, because they feel that the baby father has done them wrong. So they're just going to pay them back, which is something that should never happen, because we shouldn't use a child, to get back at a parent who is not doing their job, their duties and stuff like that. So some of these things, it's concerning, but there need to be a conversation. I mean, I don't think that men should be making decisions for women. That's my problem. They shouldn't be making decisions for us, because you can't tell a grown woman what they can do or what they cannot do. I'm sorry. That's not their decision to make.
Yeah, of course. But you're telling the truth.
Yeah, Remy.
Yes,
Brother Obi. Mm-hmm.
So people are sorry, I don't just say we're Christian.
I know they are right.
Yeah, I never be a better sorry one just so it's Christian. And I come a movie of a year for a Christian. So I guess that better church in one just say the way Christian. And I face no, I am prayer say I saw from the video. On my deep process, Ghana for too much prophecy and Saliaman. But you know, I say, maybe little prophecy, because we call German before. Because fasting, one of the evangelists than someone.
Okay.
When you're fasting, I say, 21 fasting, one fasting, on UK for and I mean, I come at auntie, me one German to see. Yeah, fast 21 days fast. I want to be going back to someone. After me see if me actually mountain so I treat myself air balloon. After now, me maybe it's more be not say maybe a German if I from the oil maybe so yes, but maybe I will change. But I'm making any Bible day. So so the Bible right now. Luke chapter 21 verse 10. Or say, am I the story? Am I so? And then of course Ukraine, Russia, in terms for now. Yeah, am I the story? It's here a man so. I think it's Luke chapter 21 verse 10. Yeah. And every word of God is true. And I mean so we are Christian. It's not me the cemetery brother copy. Say who you any bibiani so it's be another sorry and I saw pandemic me by you yes me quite sorry that time even till now before we me quite sorry
Christosum Oyememu is the easiest one. Obia, because almost everyone is Christoni, but Sanya Wokano and you Obia no Caso ye Christonia or ye Christoni. Me no, the me who it is a Wakuma Muti. Why dream eti na won dream obi ho adwen bone wunni unchantro ento obi so wunni adanso kromo wunni honom enso so wo honom wan hu enso so hu say we be gossip about someone and afen so no I mean to say Bible say me nkum nipa enti no to say wonyem na ukoyigu na nim se wukum nipa why bone no. It's a sin in so many ways. Into no by Malachi.
Yeah, but my dad was not many go St. John's grammar type for actual town. Only almost on me, sir, and they mammy, for no sir, as a school, as starting in the year near then. This is not no sir, and I only a some class that way when I can and some bottle. Yet you cannot, yet you put some of the and no yet, local year. Yet told me the Susan fun. Oh, my dad for many the ghost goes to your grandma. Oh, type of Chimota. Yeah, Lima may send out as a young nice to say, go school, year near day. It's you star, alcohol star. Big one, no, go be carrying, no be some command go town. They say, oh, yeah, type of Chimota. That will make me proud in here. You know, as an can I say, my experience with that. And the other face not me, I saw a watching it here, no crying that made me here big pen, the first child pen, and Malachi, and I'm being me. But at the same time, I say, yeah, no mother's man, yeah, no, of this woman brown too much, and the way say, I'm running him now, so yeah, running. Come on, like, you know, but you may never know be different. It's always about the individuality of the person. If I want to say situation, you know, a woman maybe here. So
I mean, like I believe in people's right and freedom to do whatever they want to do with their life. You know, I mean, I'm not going to judge people what they do with themselves and decisions that they make. It's not my place to do that. But I just don't feel that men has the right to make laws because they're in positions to tell women what they can do or cannot do. Because Wunti said, "Emma, you haven't heard say women have come out with a law against women, against men. That has never happened. It's always men putting laws in place, and the laws that they put in place never hurts them. It's always against the other gender. So it's just not right. We all have the freedom to do whatever. And I'm sorry, like, you know, you have everybody have their individual feelings about certain things, but to tell me what I can and cannot do, I have my children. I am grateful for my children. When I got pregnant, I was goddamn happy that I got pregnant and have my kids with all the happiness in the world. And I love my kids, you know, but like you have people who are depressed, who are going through so many who are traumatized and so many things. So I just don't know. We create too much issues, but you know, we cannot be selective as to who should be penalized for what and who cannot be penalized. You know, if we're going to set rules and regulations, then we should set rules to say men should stop raping women. You know, like, I mean, how come we're not doing nothing about that? You have some men who are raping innocent people and nobody's doing nothing about it. They have, you know, I just don't get it. Because some women are not out there looking for a man to rape them. They're being raped because they're being targeted. So you can't, I mean, like, there are some things that there needs to be a conversation about it. Because you can't just up and make rules and regulations because it benefits you. There has to be a conversation across board. What about holding people accountable, people who are doing the wrong thing? You know, like I'm just it's another conversation to have. So we'll come and have another conversation about it because you know there needs to be boundaries on a lot of things. Thank you, Sakura.
Kanya Sama, Ampa, Bagana, more about you, Sakra, trust me. Most of them, everyone said 90% of them pay money, oh, the pay over.
Yeah.
You see, on what you visa, to be a me, because Ghana stop ramming, can't
it's a problem. I mean, Sister Clara, Okika, and Sembi Wahasea. Sister Rami, hold on. Yeah, well, your society now, your society no. Yeah, mine and Casano. Yeah, mine and Casano. There's so much happening now. People are just disregarding it. And some phone here, and on any paso so, right? The here, we don't do nothing about it, right? And Clara, I 110% agree with you. Every decision, it has to, when couples, people in relationship, when there's pregnancy now, there have to be a collective decision across board, because you can't just go about and say many bear money nisika na time I want to need and when who's so nisika. And the time you were sleeping with him, you did not think say he's poor. When you were doing the soccer pimpim, you did the soccer pimpim, and then when there is a result, now you say he's not reliable. He cannot take care of you and the child, so you want to go and have an abortion. I mean, some of these things, it's bothersome and it blows up my mind. Don't have sex if you're not ready to take responsibility. And as I said, this is something to come and talk about it. And this is so damn true. The problem in Ghana, rape culture. So many people and Mabebre have been raped. Our reform Mabebre has been raped because maybe to me no sample ye say something. No, I bet twice and a so send it no apple one pill, no twice and so no romance or be few no crank no better tea guano. And all that stuff, Nina and Kahwasem, aha. And he said, Croa, a fossil and almost fossil or maso. Not to say, and yes, I know where Babuamo said, me for soon would dana menumwa, untimin ko yimbu. It's a say, a law say, wunti, just say, and you maybe one honoma. Domination, dear, your society, dear. Right. I saw a post on Facebook where the girl was suspected of being gay. She was taken to a mission house by her parents so she can be, oh no, hell to the, so she can be raped to bring her back to her sexuality. I mean, that is sick. It's really sick. As parents, for you to do something like this, I mean, they should not be parents at all, and they should be arrested. I'm sorry. Such parents should be arrested. That's a crime. I know, Rami, hold on. Juliet Abram. I need to look for this. I'm going to I'm going to Google about her and read about it because that is wrong. And our society, that's what we do best. When something happens to someone, when someone is traumatized and they come and speak about it, they are outspoken about it, our society will judge that person, they will label that person, the victim gets victimized. And that is something that we need to stop condoning it. We need to start speaking up because you cannot victimize a victim because they went through a traumatic event. And when someone is traumatized, they live with it forever. It never goes away because sometimes it even affects them in their relationships and their marriages and their life. I just don't get it. To say your society, now I said to say the problems, we build it up. and enti na ọma ne nkọso no bọni ewo ọma ni mu no papafoɔ ne ọmụ mɛda just say I just don't know awofo pa mu amoba sɛ wɔse wɔmpɛ mmarima na mo de na kɔ sɛ intentionally no yɛn rape no asɔre dɛm mu na mo si mo yɛ kristofoɔ mo nyame so mo mponi na mo bɛyɛ akorɔmfoɔ mo nyinaa la masene because they will all be judged. They will all be judged. The rape no the same thing. Mo setting it up for this to happen is the same thing. Sister, I'm going to read it. Sometimes there are a lot of things on social media now I don't follow. I don't even pay attention to because I don't want to put myself in a toxic environment. But I'm going to read this story, and I'm going, like as I said, this is going to have to be a whole new topic. I need to get off. Maminya promo, I mean get off because it's oh my gosh, this is Star Clara, you need to come more because I think that you have me like going today. It's crazy. I mean, how can that happen? And you have so many people adding some phone and some time or money. And so no be and can some near so like this and that. How? So I like the foolishness all the time. It can't be saying don't use the word foolish. Foolish is not an insult. It means it's it differentiates between wise and unwise people. Foolish decisions, foolish enablement, double standards, like labeling someone. I just don't get it. On my time questioning bonnie and crofodi woman no man in question. Some of them in position in both parties and your party back both parties who are citizens from bottom up everywhere. Obi ahu say ne yonko ye kronfo enso no ame ya fa no wo ba bia wo beba akọ wie sika no ne beche mu aspend o my ben no enti no adofo no ne anuanom na de makọ above and beyond unim say me banners and nneoma bi pia I will have to like talk about it. I can't just ignore it. Because yes. Psychological problem is a side problem to say you move yare. We and one person basing audience, and only the problem is going to take a long time. Mrs. Star, we have a long way to go. The society, yang num ye manum entity ya de bema ye manum no beba be change the course say because what we're going to embed in our children and on as I say it's so rotten. It's so very rotten. But yeah, where youth ni be na almost the papa. They learning. But ebi so dear, aye. Baby I drew na ain't I have said we share our opinions, if someone says something that you don't support or you don't agree, you share your opinion, you bring your contribution, we have dialogue. We don't insult, we don't disrespect because we come here to learn and to teach. This is what we are all about. But there are some sisters and brothers who also does programs, educative programs that some of us can go and also be part of it and share our opinion. There is so much we need to give, and there's so much we need to take away from everything that we do. Life is part of challenges, and through challenges, if we don't learn through our mistakes or we don't let past things go, and we don't use our own mind, to empower ourselves and learn new coping skills to help us develop, then, we're going to be a standstill. There's not going to be any development, no growth, nothing whatsoever. And people will continue to struggle. But this is not the only place now. We come and talk about educational stuff, different things. there are other people who also, educate us in so many ways. And, like we have Boss Lady, one radio mus yasantwa, oba na tikoti se nipa enim, hashtag dada ba rasta ba kope, in Fire Life Radios, Monday through Friday, UK time 4 p.m. at Fire Life Radio. So join Boss Lady Monday through Friday. On Thursdays, we have Doc. We have Doc who comes and she will talk about mental health, different diseases and all that. For you guys for all of us to learn things, taking care of ourselves, going to see our doctors. And then on Fridays, everything goes. But now she has Dr. Lawson, who based in Ghana, and she comes and talk about men's health, women's health also. And then when it comes to being sexually active, some of the things that we can do to help us boost our libido, if you're having problems performing in bed, and so many other things. Sickness, some of the things that one can do, exercising, just simple exercise can do so much for us. So you guys tune in, support Boss Lady, Fire Life Radio, follow their page, subscribe their YouTube for them. And the same thing, Fire Life Radio, on Saturdays, we have Mame Trebois and Accra in Sankofa, almost Kasano, at 3 p.m. UK time. Join them. They talk about, culture, traditional, and, life itself, life issues. You can go and ask questions, because sometimes when they come, they play music. Music is a good sensory for the mind and the body. But, you can call in and ask a question. They will have a discussion about it, and you can learn so much from it. Then we also have our sister, Obapa, with the X Factor, Sister Aisha Anka. She came on today and also shared her views, and she contributed. Sister Aisha, thank you. If you are you're looking to have natural supplement to balance your diet, contact her to purchase Juice Plus, and also she sells Avon products. Avon products, you have to be based in UK for you to be able to order those products from her. But for the Juice Plus, you can order from her from wherever you are. Also, Sister Yenyaba Oba Panana Abna, she sells, organic hair products. With the organic hair product, that's what I've been using. I stopped using any other hair products because, using different chemicals in your hair can damage your hair. So I've been using her product, which is organic, for my hair. My hair is getting better. Of lately, I've been having scarf on my hair because, like, when I'm in the house, I'll wrap my hair, I'll lay on my bean bag and stuff, and I hate going back and forth. So most of the time, I have wrap on just to keep my hair in place. But her product is really great, and the smell is awesome. Like, the smell is so good. Yeah, Sarami, hold on. I'm almost done with the promo. Then you pray and then we go, okay? And then DM Sister Nanabna also about the organic hair product. And then we have our sister, our Altabak, Sister Ya for the Atobra. She has written 4 books. The first one is Reflection of a Sexy Soul. The second one is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. And then the third one, which is devotional book, is Refreshing for My Weary Soul. And then the fourth one is Own It, Taking Accountability and Responsibility, which is something that most Ghanaians are not good at. They always blaming someone for their own mistakes and their own foolishness. They want someone to solve their own problems for them that they created, instead of doing it themselves and finding solutions, strategic way to go about it. So if you want some of the book, go to Amazon, ebook and Barnes and Nobles, and you should be able to purchase the book over there. You're going to love all the books. I just love it. Sister, God bless you. We have our beautiful sister Yabi Russell. She has 100% beauty advocate for natural health and for natural health. So DM her for more information. And then our sister Sage Williams, if you want some traditional clothing, kente clothing, traditional clothing, t-shirts, dresses, creams, jewelries, beads, and duku scarf, if you want some authentic merchandises, go to sageshare.com to purchase them. When you get there, please, the t-shirt, if you don't see the color you want, order it anyway, the size and how many you want. You can put that in the order, and then there's going to be a comment box. You can put the colors of the shirt that you would like to have, and she will reach out to you. Your phone number is optional, but your email is necessary. You need to provide your email so she can get hold of you. Sister Awomreku, lunchtime talk. She does it on Fridays at 1 p.m. But she has taken a break because she has a loss in her family. But she will resume. Sister Sika Edike, most of you know her. She comes and talk about different things, to empower women and so many other things, realistic things that we need to be dealing with instead of going around and blaming people, giving excuses and giving reasons. We just need to start having real discussion, things that will be more beneficial for us. Also, like you have Sister Mamle Yoko Godwins, for Upper Worldwide. She does live videos on Facebook and also on YouTube. So let's go follow her and also subscribe her YouTube page to support her. My big sister and also my boss, Sister Dachi Hima Efias and Felona, she also sells the Juice Plus. Sister Angelina Ba sell the Juice Plus also. The more the merrier. And Sister Angelina Ba, she does programs on Facebook and YouTube. Her page is Ange Talks. So ANGE, go and subscribe and also follow her, like her page. She talk about wellness, health and wellness, and they are very educative, so we need to support them. Our sister Civic, her boutique merchandise, me tekrema krebutu. Say be a Ghana 7 you want to buy something really nice and unique for your family, friend, your partner. You can go to her boutique store and get some nice outfits and things for your partner, a family member, or a friend. Okay, and then tomorrow, I'm coming on live at 3 p.m. with Sopho Samuel Okoso in marriage lesson. But sometimes we do come, we talk about general stuff. So as to whether or not you marry, you in the relationship or not, you can still come and contribute and also be part of the conversation. This Sunday is going to be Mother's Day. So I wish all the mothers out there happy advanced Mother's Day. Enjoy your day. Make sure you pamper yourself. Your partner cooks for you. Just enjoy. It's your day. Relax. Don't be going, doing above and beyond. And, go for a massage. Play music, do whatever. It's your day. Enjoy it. So I wish everybody a happy Mother's Day, and you all stay blessed. Take care of yourself and your need. Don't allow anyone to take your happiness away from you. And Sunday at 11:30 US Eastern Time, my brother-in-law, Big Man, and I are going to come live to talk about romance and intimacy on Sunday. So do not miss it. It's going to be family affair. You guys can join in the conversation. So I will leave you guys here, but Sister Rami is on. She's going to pray and then we'll be done. Sister Rami, I'm throwing it back to you all.
Okay. All right. It's your mom by your way.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy Rock, but I was you are let me call me come to me. Shut with deep anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see a nest and that, but what way home fine. I'm yes, another day. And I was the nest and that, but young from you, yeah, so yeah, I don't know for baby young Jesus Christ in that Christ didn't ask me come. Young from you, yeah, no platform shows up. Oh, yeah, and what young again. Yeah, I don't know the soup for baby. Jesus Christ in that body ask me come. The mighty name of Jesus Christ that I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so very much.
Boss lady, right?
Mate.
Yo, that's about Rasta. Bakupe, Obibini, Brody, Bakupe. Yo, that's about Rasta. Bakupe, number one in the game.
Wow.
Mat. Bakupe, Amupe, Tutum Brody, Amupe, that's about Rasta. Yo, number one in the game. Boss lady, number one in the game.
Boss, oh, boss. Martin says, me that say why?
Yo, boss lady, the Oka say, Fire Radio. Diana, yeah, like say, boss lady, but I'll figure out.
That's right. Thank you, sis. Boss. We are more. What's it? Okay. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. Thank you. Bye, sis. Oh, Sister Sage, you are so very welcome. Thank you also. Sister Clara Gan. Oh, already. There are some Ghanaians selling their own women to prostitution in America. This is ridiculous. It's just crazy. I'm so like, I don't know. We're going to come and talk about some of these things because it needs to stop. I promise I'm done, says Mate. But join me next time. I come on Fridays at 6:30, and then Saturdays with Suffer Samuel. So by Fridays, it's like open talk. We will have freestyle. We talk about anything, so you can bring whatever topic that you want us to talk about, and we'll have a discussion because some of these things, we need to start having really hard conversations about it, and we have to be consistent. We cannot just come one day and just leave it as it is because, the more we have and the more support we get from our own kind, our women, because some of our women, when you speaking for them, they come back and speak against you, which is sad. Illiteracy, that's what it does. So you all have enjoy your Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, women in general. Take care of yourself. I'll see ya tomorrow at 3:30, at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. All right. Bye, guys.